Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. Sport all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays. Yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to ASAP in the Morning. It is your boy Pride, joined by Rob Scott. Rob, my boy, how you feeling?
I'm about to steal some New York lingo. Yeah.
You love to see it. You love to see it. Davante Adams says he went from one future Hall of Fame quarterback to another, and that single-handedly made him the most hated wide receiver and the most divisive one since Terrell Owens. God bless this country.
At least in Wisconsin.
Yeah, 100%. Right. Kyler Murray got paid. We'll talk about that. And does that now put Kliff Kingsbury in a position where he must succeed and his job is on the line? We'll talk about that. Obviously, ASAP in the Morning would not be the same without some Russell Westbrook slander, so I will be leading that trade momentarily. But before all of that,
you better watch your Twitter.
Oh, my Lord. Before we get there, there's something very special happening.
Oh.
Something specially stupid. Talking about... It's hard for me to say with a straight face. The Boston Celtics... with a straight face, Rob, I need you to hear me out because this is how tight I was, bro. With a straight face, we offered Jaylen Brown and Derek White for KD. With a straight face. I'm like, all right, whoever's running this organization, I don't want to be mean, but, you know, you're spent. Period. No debate. I don't care what anybody says. You're stupid.
Oh Lord, you just flat out say stupid.
I'm mentally handicapped, as disrespectful as I could possibly get. But then, all of a sudden, Brooklyn hit us with the counter, and this is with a straight face. Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, still Derek White, another player, and possible draft picks.
Yes, Lord. Hey, they say if you want KD, we need everything. We pretty much need everything except Jason Tatum, unless you're willing to throw him in there too.
Well, they can't even get Jason Tatum.
Oh, is it because of the rookie deal?
Yeah, because that rookie deal, because they would have to get rit of Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum is on that list where it's him, Luka Doncic, Trae Young, Cat,
Andrew Wiggins,
Joel Embiid, Wiggins,
right?
Booker's in there,
yeah.
Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. It's a solid list, but Rob, before I slander my own organization, because I'm gonna be honest, Rob.
I can't believe you about to slander the Celtics, right?
Bro, though I thought this came from Ballsack Sports. Swear to God, I didn't think this was legit, and then I saw Shams tweeting this, and I was like, "Nah, Shams, don't fall into the clickbait." And then Woj tweeted it, and I was like, "Woj, don't fall for the clickbait." Yeah. And then I talked to my boy, and he was like, "Nah, bro, it's legit." I was like, "I'm ready."
Then I saw it on First Things First.
Rob, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid are the Boston Celtics for this?
Oh, wow. Me personally, I'm going to say...
Hold on, real quick. AP, that's a lie. That's a lie. Matter of fact, no. The only reason you'll do it is because you're a Wizards fan and you're mediocre. So you need some success. That's it. All right? If I was in your shoes, I probably would have said the same. But being a fan of that organization, I said this in the group chat. Rob, make room. I might have to hop on that Golden State bandwagon.
Come on through.
Make some room.
I got an extra hat, like
bro. Make some room, Rob. But go ahead, Rob.
It's crazy because to me, Jaylen Brown, stepped up more in the finals. To me, like he was making some tough shots, and he had just that confidence that I didn't see in Jason Tatum. So I wouldn't be so quick to let Jaylen Brown go because I think Jaylen Brown might be the heart of your team. He's the heart of your team. I know a lot of people might argue and say it's Marcus Smart, but just you yelling and stuff doesn't make you the heart. Jaylen Brown, he takes the ball in tough situations and say, get the hell out of my way. To me. And then also, didn't y'all just beat Kevin Durant up? Didn't y'all just show that y'all got the recipe on how to stop KD? And now you want to bring them to your team? Now, I know people might be looking and saying, well, Golden State did it. But I think Golden State had more of a team that fit around what KD can do. I don't think Boston has that. Because now, you look at Jason Tatum. Yes, he will take some pressure off KD on making last-minute shots. But do you really trust Jason Tatum in these situations as of yet? Not to put the man down. I know you love your boy Jason Tatum. But Jason Tatum got quiet on a lot of occasions, not just in the playoffs, but in particular the finals. He got quiet.
Well, the finals, sure.
Yeah.
But that doesn't negate what he did getting up to that.
Of course not. I don't want to negate it.
So that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, if KD was able to get shut down, and sometimes Jason Tatum can be quiet in the biggest moments, is it okay to say that?
If you want to say that time, sure. Yeah, I'll take that.
Does that really equate to championship for Boston? And you giving up a lot. You're giving up a lot.
Too much.
Like, I feel like if you're going to give up all of that, then you got to get more. You got to get KD and Kyrie.
I'm not getting Kyrie. I'll post.
Like, I need a package deal for that or something.
But I'll tell you something. It would have
or
to be
give me KD and Seth. Like somebody got to come with KD.
Yeah.
You can't just say you want Marcus Smart, you want Jaylen Brown, you want Derek White, and you want draft picks for him. The guy we just shut down in the first round, we just swept him. Only team to get swept in the NBA playoffs.
And my thing is, it's who y'all trying to trade. Look, is it fair to say that the Boston Celtics have 2 number ones? Is that fair to say, Rob?
2, no, you're talking about as far as Jaylen Brown, like a 1A, 1B?
Yeah. Where like they can kind of alternate, right? Where one day it's Jaylen Brown. Right? So okay. So you have that. Why would you change that? For an older Kevin Durant. That look,
he has shown you that he will leave you when he
not only leave you, but here's the problem. Kevin Durant is not a guy that you build your franchise around. And it's not because of a lack of talent. It's from a lack of leadership. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I will take a guy that's slightly less talented with more leadership rather than take the guy with the most talent. I would rather have a guy like Darius Garland on my team than LaMelo Ball. That's who I want. I want the guy who not only can hoop, but could lead. That when he says something, no matter how long he's been in the league for, everyone listens to him and they gravitate to him. Why do you think we took Marcus Smart? Think about it. Why do you think we took Marcus Smart? Back when he was in Oklahoma, he almost slapped somebody in the stands. Nobody wanted to touch him. But we understood if you can control that, if you can harness that energy he got,
that passion,
this kid, that passion, if you can harness it, you put him in the right culture, and this kid could be one of the best leaders in the league. And lo and behold, here we are.
And you just said
the best leaders.
You just said a key word. Culture. KD comes in there and destroys that culture.
And because here's the thing, the only for KD, he's got to go to a team that has 2 things already established: leadership and culture. He needs both of them established with him getting there. Remember, Golden State didn't really give up. They didn't give up nothing.
They really didn't.
They went and got KD, and then they just had to empty off their bench, and a lot of those guys weren't playing anyway. So it's not like they lost that much.
You literally replaced Harrison Barnes with Kevin Durant.
That's really what you did. That's really what you did. Joe says the Celtics have been building depth for years just in case. They see him to a look and showed interest in moving all in. But here's the problem with that. Why am I gonna move? Why am I gonna go all in and have a 2-year span when I can rock with these guys when Marcus Smart's my oldest guy at 28?
Not to mention, I get that logic, but the Celtics have gotten better every year. Like they finally made it to the NBA Finals. Like people keep saying, oh, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and that was the peak. That was their no, they made it to the finals. Now, granted, they just happened to come across a hungry Steph Curry and the hungry Warriors who had a lot more to prove. That was just it.
You got it.
But now you talking about the Celtics being a staple in the Eastern Conference. Like, eventually you're gonna have to go through them to make it to the dance. So why would I want to destroy that when seemingly as I keep you know how you cooking something and you're doing a taste test. And you're like, I just need a little pinch of salt.
Yep.
Oh, I just need some paprika. I just need a little bit of garlic. They are starting to stir up the pot. And then instead of you continue to add ingredient by ingredient, you just say, forget it, throw everything out and throw a roast in the oven by adding KD. Why would you do that?
You wouldn't. Jonathan, how you feeling today, my guy?
What's going on, my fellas?
What's happening?
Doing? How's everyone
Judge?
How's life?
You're gonna love it because right now we're slandering the Boston Celtics because on this day they're idiots. I mean that with all due disrespect, of course, because Jonathan, here's my thing. I'm not even gonna go the route with what they did in the playoffs, right?
Okay.
And by the way, Joe says Celtics have that, and what he means by the culture and the leadership. We do, in Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart, who are two of the guys that Brooklyn wants. KD needs zero part in leadership. He needs to go to a situation where he can just show up and hoop. That's it.
He said that. He said that. Like, so that's come out of his mouth.
Yes,
he confirmed that himself. He did.
Yes. So when, because I find it funny when I say that, some people get upset with me for saying that.
But he said that.
And I'm like, don't shoot me.
His words.
I'm like, if it's a lie, he told it. That's not on me. If it's a lie, then we got to go talk to Kevin Durant, and we need to get him more lotion and more truth serum because he babbling. That's why he's so ashy. For every lie he tell, he get ashy. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Or the B2B twist up just a little bit more.
It's crazy, bro.
Don't attack me.
My guy, yo, him and Braun on that reverse yarmulke, bro. Like, you know how like Jews put the yarmulke on their head and it's right there. It's weird because they
say
go
the
like
reverse yarmulke.
It's a reverse yarmulke because like the Jewish people put it right there, and like that's where they're starting to bald. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Chris, how you feeling, my guy?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I'm depressed. I hate life. I don't want to do anything. Joe says Brogdon, Tatum, and Ime are a good core as well. I mean, but two guys isn't a core. And here's the thing: Brogdon and Tatum, that's good. So Brogdon, Tatum, and KD, that's your three, right? Or would you rather have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Malcolm Brogdon? Guys who showed they could play their role. You got a 1A, 1B in Tatum and Brown. You got a Marcus Smart who not only defensively can hold it down, but can also get his own bucket. Now you got Malcolm Brogdon to initiate the offense. You still got Derek White. Hey, listen, the only way, and this is just me personally, the only way I would consider this is if we were stagnant. Rob, I think you made the point. If we were like Portland and we're only making the playoffs just because there's 8 spots, if we're making the playoffs just because everyone else just so happens to suck, if we're making the playoffs and it's out of our control, then yes, you need to spice it up and you got to do something. If we were in that situation, I would say you're right. If we had gotten bounced in the first round this year, I think you can make the argument. I really do. I think you can make that argument. However, just coming off a finals appearance everyone getting better. I know for a fact I've been saying this all offseason. I said we only needed 2 things this offseason. And not a single one of them involved Kevin Durant. What Kevin Durant brings to the table, we don't need.
Needed a point guard.
we needed someone who could orchestrate the offense. And shout out to Indy, bro. Shout out to them. Because they gave us Brogdon.
They was like, here you go.
They just wanted his contract off their books.
We'll take that contract. We'll take it. We'll take it.
I promise you. Aiden, but Phoenix was like, nah.
Well, and not just that. Brogdon's had some back issues and missed some games the last couple of years. I think they were just tired of dealing with that.
Yeah, but I think Brogdon in this system where you won't be as reliant on him.
Yeah,
I hope that'll take some of the injury woes away. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously he's gonna miss some games.
No, but if you keep Marcus Smart, he doesn't have to play as many minutes.
Because here's my starting lineup.
Exactly.
I put Brogdon at the 1, Smart at the 2, put Brown at the 3, Tatum at the 4, and then either Time Lord or Al at the 5.
No.
And you know, Brogdon, man, he brings leadership qualities too, which is good for the Celtics.
Yeah,
because that was the big story last season, right? That they lacked leadership
in the first half of the season. Yeah,
and now you get that, with Brogdon. Yeah. So I like.
But
I
the
like
thing is,
move.
I think I always felt like we had the leadership. It was just every time they'd have a conversation. Because I was talking to one of my friends, one of my boys, and he basically told me the reason why first half was a dud was because everyone knew there were problems, but no one wanted to say anything because the entire process was one more game, one more game. We win that one game and we're gonna be going. That was their mentality and their mindset, which is why no one really had the conversation until people call it a blow up. I don't call it a blow up because no one really fought. Everyone kind of listened to each other. There was screaming, of course, but right before the All-Star game, where Ime was like, it was heated. It definitely was heated. When Marcus Smart was like, all right, Jay, they were like, both y'all play better. And they were like, you're right. Marcus, stop turning the ball over. You're right. Ime, be more of a dickhead. All right, fuck you. What else? They're like, Al, play younger. All right, whatever. Yo, Time Lord, stop being crippled. All right, my fault. I'm trying to be like AD when I grew up, but okay. All right, whatever. That was basically what happened. They all checked each other. Is Kevin Durant surviving in that?
No.
Last time this man got checked, he left OKC. That was the first time he got checked.
He got checked and left the Golden State.
Then he left Golden State. Then he came to Brooklyn. And then Brooklyn tries to check him a little bit, and he's like, you can't do it.
If I'm the Celtics, I wouldn't take a chance to ruin my team chemistry.
That's what I just said.
Exactly.
Yep. I just said that.
Exactly.
Jaylen Brown. This is the biggest elephant in the room.
But hey, guys, let's not kid ourselves, though. Kevin Durant is one of the greatest players.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a no.
He is. No, he is.
I don't care.
I don't care how great of a player he is.
I don't care.
Wherever he goes, he's going to destroy your chemistry.
I don't care.
But he's a great player.
No, it's not even about destroying chemistry. To me, it's the culture. I wouldn't even say chemistry. The culture. Pride alluded to it earlier. He has to go where the culture is set. Like when you come here, this is what we do. This is how we operate. This is how we win.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not set,
with Golden State.
Right.
Yes.
When he went to Golden State, first of all,
everything was
before you
set.
even talk to go to Steph,
he has
you got to go through
Draymond. He has to go to a culture that there's already a great leader.
It has to be a great leader.
Yep.
Look what Steph just did. Look at the Lucas of the world. Look like you KD doesn't have that. He doesn't have right now. He's mad at Brooklyn because of what they did to Kyrie. They didn't do nothing to KD. You mad because they didn't want to get Kyrie a max, bro?
But here's the thing, and here's his here's where he's being hypocritical. You're mad at Kyrie. You're mad at Brooklyn for not giving Kyrie the max, but you want to get traded, bruh. The Nets gave Kyrie's team and his people the grace to go talk to other teams. No one wanted to give him the max.
Nobody.
Like nobody wanted to give this man the max.
He walked in there. They like, boy, you's a fool.
It got to the point where there was only one team basically really interested, and that was the Lakers. And even the Lakers was like, look, bro, we're not paying you a max.
Low key, we only really interested in you because LeBron wants you back.
Right. And the only reason why and the only reason LeBron wants you back is because of how much Russ don't fit.
And that, let's get rid of it.
Because
he's really trying to get rid of Russ.
That's why he wanted him back, because he succeeded with him in the past, and he knows how well those two work together when they play together. So that's why he's open to this reunion again here in Los Angeles.
No, I can't even say that. It's because of Russ.
The problem is with that, it's Russ, but the problem with bringing Irving in,
it's part of that.
You can't live in the past. You can't live in the past like that. Just because they won a championship 7 or 8 years ago together, don't mean they're going to be able to do it again, because neither one of them are the same players that they were back in Cleveland.
Right. And I also think Kyrie wants to join the Lakers because he knows LeBron is there, and he knows that LeBron is a leader. He knows that LeBron can keep him in check. And that's why I think Kyrie wants to join forces with LeBron James.
That's a good point. Not just in check. It's not just in check outside of the court, but it's in check on the court, because LeBron knows how to play with Kyrie, where Kyrie can get what he wants, meaning he gets to control the ball. Like LeBron, like, hey, get off. You want to get off, get off. But they both know when push come to shove and it's time, you know who the ball going to. You know what I'm saying? There is no difference. There's no checks in hierarchy. Kyrie knows LeBron is the man.
By the way,
and that's what killed him the first time.
By the way, real quick, stunning event, bro. Rasheed Wallace will no longer be joining Darvin Ham's coaching staff. So.
He's just like, I don't want to go there. Because Rasheed probably gonna fight somebody.
You want to know what happened? You want to know what really happened? So I don't know if y'all been seeing, but they've been kind of, 80's been throwing out, pictures and stuff like that. I'm convinced Sheed was there and already disrespected him. I'm nobody can tell me otherwise. She'd already threatened, I will beat you like I want to beat up Tony Donahue. Like, that's the type of pause I'm trying to put on you, homeboy. And I think AD got out. I think AD was like, huh? I think that's why he's now. It says that he's trading in the same. Nah, bro, you ran away. She'd punked him so much he got him out the country. Hey. They pulled the Spurs when Kawhi Leonard didn't want to do anything. They shipped him out the country. She just did the same thing to AD. He didn't even got the stroke like that. God bless him. God bless him, bro. God bless him.
But you know who she was as a player. I digress.
Are they letting Darvin Ham actually pick his coaching staff?
Yeah, because Darvin Ham was the one who wanted Sheed.
Okay, well, I was wondering, because I know when they hired Frank Vogel, he wasn't allowed to pick his coaching staff, and that was why Tyronn Lue didn't go there, was because they were trying to tell him who Jason Kidd had to be his assistant.
As assistants, right? But no, I think Darvin Ham was given the leeway to pretty much put his own coaching staff together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when something's not working, it's like, hey, it would be crazy to keep. You got to let coaches coach. I know who gon', coaches pick their assistant coaches based off, personality and that. Hey, you might be cooler with the players than I am. When they need the asshole, they come talk to me. When they need somebody to toot their horns, they come talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. By the way, another thing. So over half the league has inquired about Donovan Mitchell.
That's a talent.
But in terms of legit conversations, Wizards, Raptors, Hornets, Kings, Heat, and Hawks are basically the top team. Sanders says Boston really trying to make a move for KD. I'm sorry, I'm a Golden State boy.
Come on,
just trying to make. Look, man, I don't know what is going on, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't do it if I'm Boston.
No, but because what is the point? What is the point? Not only got a young, but here's the part that no one's really talking about Kevin Durant. You gotta pay him big money, and you now shrink your window to win.
Mm-hmm.
Dramatically.
Not only that, you gotta give up a lot to get him.
I'm not gutting my roster.
You're giving up your culture.
Hold on. Real quick. Damien says, hold on. Y'all said LeBron's the leader. Says, when does the leader take load management to go to Hollywood while his teammates struggle on the court and lose games? Says, when does the leader tears a franchise? All right, so let me just
y'all know Damien the troll.
Can I just?
That's a troll.
First and foremost, I just want to say one thing. So you say Michael Jordan is a guy. Didn't he film Space Jams in the middle? I talk too much. My fault. Because LeBron has never done that in the middle.
He was. No. To Michael Jordan's credit, though, he did invite the NBA players out there to play. So he wasn't too far away from that.
Is it during the season?
It wasn't during the season.
No, it was during the off season, like LeBron did. It was during the off season.
It was during the off season.
That's why the players came out there to practice and stuff.
Right. It was off season.
Fuck Michael Jordan. That's all I gotta say. With all the disrespect. Let's see. Load management. That's your boy Kawhi. And on top of that, you know who else did it? Michael Jordan. When the game was too hard, he was faking injuries, so that way he would have to play games. He a bozo. Hold on, no, Chris. I'm continuing the slander.
No. I want to say one thing.
Jonathan, shut up, Jonathan. I'm not done. Shut up. I'm depoing it. I'm slandering. All right. Monday Madness.
Don't you slander Michael Jordan? What is wrong with you,
I'm gonna slander him till kingdom come. Who else? What else? What? Tear franchise down.
Kobe.
You said what?
You said what? Slander Kobe. Because Kobe played through damn near every injury.
Hey, please.
He played through
don't
damn near every.
Don't get pride.
I will violate Kobe Bryant.
Because I don't want to look.
Rob knows I will violate Kobe.
Me and Pride been getting along.
I'm not trying to.
Don't make him do it.
I'm just saying.
I would have to defend Kobe's great name.
I'm just saying.
I would have to too.
Don't you do it, Kobe? Right? I'm. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Okay. All right.
Don't go there. Let's stay on top.
But he needed Shaq to save his career. Let's talk about it. If I go tell the full story.
He won 2 championships.
All right, I'm about to
all I know is before Pau Gasol and Meta World Peace had to come to bail him out, he tried to demand a trade. That's all.
Meta World Peace.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and demanding that trade actually worked. It actually was a blessing for
I know, Jonathan. See, Jonathan, now you losing credibility because you're crying and complaining that KD demanded a trade. Yet in the same token, here you are saying, yeah, well, when Kobe did it, oh man, he needed to do it.
It was a blessing for the Lakers. Kobe wasn't in a trade.
Kobe didn't sign a 4-year extension and didn't even play a year yet in that contract.
It don't matter. He played like 2 years. He still played 2 years. I think he had like 2 more left. So
by that time, he had been with the Lakers since '96. Man, he
I don't care.
Like, hey, man, y'all better give me some help.
And KD's been with Brooklyn since 19. All right, I can see the last 2 digits too, Rob. I can see the last 2 digits too. Oh man,
he a troll. You ain't no better than Damien. You was a troll.
I will say this about Kevin Durant, though. I will say this about Kevin Durant. I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit. This man has no shame. I will give this man. You gotta give him at least some credit in that regard.
Hell, he might pop up on here since we've been talking about him.
Yo, right now he's tweeting.
You gonna be like, y'all talking about me?
Yo, it's bro. If I'm being so serious right now, and I said it. If Boston trades for Kevin Durant, I gotta leave the network. I have to. I got to. Freddie, it's my 2 weeks notice. I got to. Because Jesus.
I don't see it happening. I think he stays put in.
Well, he has no choice.
Brooklyn. He really has no choice.
Who was I talking to?
4-year deal. So
Rob, was I talking to you about this? If you look at their roster now, it's a pretty good roster.
What you talking about with Boston?
No, Brooklyn.
No, Brooklyn
has a decent roster.
And Brooklyn's been putting that roster together.
Brooklyn has a good roster.
As if KD and Kyrie are going to be there.
Yeah,
but it's just a matter of
TJ Warren, who is another good defender and can score when he's healthy. If Ben Simmons comes back, they have a better roster than
that's
they
a big
have.
That's a big
yeah,
F.
I don't think it's a big if anymore.
You got Joe Harris.
I don't know, man.
I don't think, and the only reason why I don't think it's a big if is because it's just coming from a Ben Simmons supporter. But at some point, Ben, you got to
going to play this season.
At some point, if you're going through your mental stuff, I get it. But then just be released, go home and work on yourself, and then go from there.
If he don't play this season, he might not ever play in the NBA again.
No, he's never playing again. No way. No way.
Yeah, if he doesn't play,
Well, he has a good Twitch career.
Nah, he'll be back out there. He'll be back out there.
He talks
goes
like my
doing
10th
Daniel
grade
Jones on
science
the
teacher,
cornhole
bro.
tour.
He'd be talking about like my 10th grade science teacher, bro. I'd be like,
He got followers though. You know, people follow him. That's all you need. The hardest part of that battle was over.
They follow.
Well, you're already gonna have a following because everybody know who you are. You're an NBA player.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, look,
I'm gonna go troll his ass.
Kevin Durant.
I'm gonna be a Damien on Ben Simmons' Twitch.
I almost said something. I almost said something messed up. I almost said something messed up. And like, you ever almost say a joke? You know what I mean?
Yourself, you like, hold on.
And no, it's like you say a joke to kind of like rebut someone else's joke, but the context, you forget about the real life context. So like, luckily you stop yourself. I might put in the private chat a little later. But Jonathan, I have a question for you.
Sure. What's up?
Being you're the LA boy.
Yes.
I got a question for you. Who has the better bounce back year? Russell Westbrook or James Harden?
James Harden has the better bounce back year. James Harden, man, he took less money. He's on a roster that's built to win now. He plays with one of the best big men in the game, in Joel Embiid. I think James Harden can have a resurgent year. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to give you 30 points every night. I don't think we're going to see that same James Harden. I don't think he's capable of scoring 30 points every night. Now, I do think he can average 20 to 15 points to 10 points per game. Where I think he's going to be a different player is in his ability to share the basketball. I think he can put his teammates in better position to score points. Joel Embiid is on the floor. You got Tobias Harris. You got other guys out there that can contribute for you. So you could set those guys up nicely to make shots. And I think we're going to see James Harden facilitate the offense more and help that offense flow differently. He realizes at this point in his career, he doesn't have to be that dynamic scorer. I think James Harden is more pragmatic. He knows that his window is closing. He knows that he's on borrowed time. And this might be his last chance to get an NBA championship. So I think he has the bounce back year. I think Russell Westbrook has another nightmare type season. I just don't see it happening for him. I don't really think he's happy playing with the Lakers. I think he decided to, pick up the $47 million option because, I mean, who wouldn't, right? I mean, that's a lot of money on the table. So I think he's just going to ride it out with the Lakers. After next season, he'll most likely take his talent someplace else. It won't be with the Los Angeles Lakers. But I just don't think Russell Westbrook fits what the Lakers are trying to do. And I've said that time and time again, and I'm saying that again on this show. So I think James Harden has the better year.
Chris, you agree?
I think James Harden's going to have a better year than Westbrook, but I don't think either one of them are going to have great years. With Harden, I just think he's lost a step. I don't know if it was from where he gained the weight and then trying to get back down in the shape, or if it's just him getting older. He's lost a step, and he don't draw fouls like he used to. He's just not the same player that he was in Houston. And then Westbrook he had a terrible season. I don't see him playing much better. I would lean toward Harden having the better season just because I think he has a little more left than Westbrook. But I don't think either one of them are going to have great seasons.
So for me, I think it's James Harden by a landslide. I think James Harden fits better where he's at. Him giving you 20 and 10, I feel like he can still kind of give you a semi-efficient 20 and 10. Semi. because people are gonna get mad at me, but whatever. I'll just call it what it is. In 2 years, Russell Westbrook will no longer be in the league, and I give him 2 years at most.
I agree with that.
And the only reason, and honestly, dare I say, I think next year he's probably gonna start finding his way out. And the main problem that Russell Westbrook has, lack of self-awareness. He still thinks he's the same guy from 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Yep.
And sure, if you're a guy who, you get triple doubles, which is impressive. No debate. That's impressive. But now teams are starting to find out that your offense has to be Russell Westbrook or bust. He's not getting any younger. So you got to throw that in there. Look at a guy like Russ. Is he going to take a veteran minimum?
Hell no.
Thank you.
And I think he's going to be a guy that's not going to want to come off the bench either.
Exactly.
He's stubborn. He's set in his ways. This is a guy who can't never alter his style of play. So what makes you think he's going to be willing to come off the bench? And what makes you think he's going to be willing to take less money?
Rumor has it that when the Lakers approached Russ with the idea of bringing him off the bench, rumor has it that he was upset. He was angry. He started kind of being rude to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And for a long time, I think it was like a couple weeks, he didn't speak to anybody. He didn't speak to anybody, not the players, not the coach, not the coaching staff, not the office. He didn't speak to anybody.
And honestly, especially in LA, his best fit would be with the second team, because then he can have the ball in his hand. He can be the leader of that, be the guy in that group. That's going to be his best fit. And at this point in his career, his best chance to keep staying in the league, because you're going to be playing against lesser competition if you're on that second team most of the time than you are if you're starting.
But because of his egomaniacal personality, he's not going to do that. He's not the type of guy who believes he should come off the bench. He honestly thinks that he should be a starter. And because he can't put aside his ego and realize that things change down the road, this is a guy who really is going to have that belief that he should come off the bench. I mean, that he should be a starter and not come off the bench. And this is the kind of stuff that kind of destroys chemistry. This is the kind of stuff that, makes it hard for a team to, put together wins. And it's not good, So, I mean, I think Russell Westbrook is going to have a hard time fitting in wherever he goes. And it's mainly because of his persona and the way he conducts himself as a person and as a player. And some things just never change. And throughout the course of his career, he showed that he is not going to change as a person and as a player.
Well, I don't think it's him as a person. I just think it's him as a player. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a bad guy.
No, he's not a bad guy off the court, but because of his attitude in the locker room, that's the kind of stuff that can,
Right, but that's the attitude as the player. There's a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, as the player, he needs to understand I'm not that same guy anymore. And everyone's going to have that moment. There's that, but like,
Carmelo Anthony had that moment where he didn't want to come off the bench. He finally bought in, and look how good
he had no choice.
How good he did.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
he did fabulous coming off the bench. He was amazing.
Right. Think about it. He had no choice. He was out the league for a bit before, in his mind, he's like, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, kind of check myself. And Not only did they have him out the league to, kind of get his, to basically make him understand, if I got to come off the bench, so be it. He then had to get lucky breaks by the Portland Trailblazers having injuries upon injuries upon injuries upon injuries for them to even look at him. You know what I mean? So it's like Russ might have to take that route. But the problem with that is where we are right now. I think a lot of teams are more likely going to go younger.
And Westbrook,
go ahead.
Westbrook relied more on his athleticism than what Carmelo Anthony did. So as Westbrook gets older, I don't think he's going to be one of them players that is going to have continued success because he don't have that first step anymore where he can drive by people and he's not a shooter.
Right. So it's kind of like a thing where it's like, you kind of, you just got to, because I'm trying to be nice this time about Russ, because every time I say stuff, people get upset with me.
They think you're slandering him when you're telling the truth.
Yeah, they think. So I want to try to change my, the way I say it. See if people will hear
say it however you want to say it. I mean, it is what it is.
No, because I want people to actually hear the words, because with Russ, and again, I don't know him as a human being, right?
He's a nice guy.
Right, by all accounts, by how everyone talks about him, they say off the court, he's a joy.
Yes.
So this ain't knocking him as the human. I'm talking about as the player. And as the player, unfortunately, he's not it, but he still thinks he's that top tier guy.
Right.
You know who else thought he was a top tier guy and wasn't it anymore? Isaiah Thomas. Where is he? Begging to come back into the league.
Right.
You know who else was who thought they were a top? There have been how many guys had thought they were top tier guys? Couldn't just weren't anymore.
Boykins. Remember short dude Earl Boykins? He thought he was a top tier guy too.
And unfortunately, it just happens. And unless Russ gets that, we had this same conversation about Melo too.
Yep.
You're not performing well at all, right? The stuff that you were good at, you're just not anymore.
Right.
And you combined all of that, and now he's like, nah, I'm still that dude.
Right.
I feel like the entire Russ thing, I feel like he probably wouldn't have gotten as much flack as he did had he understood, you know what? As much as it pains me to say, I'm not that guy anymore. And I'm going to have to, figure something out. I feel like had he done that, I think people are looking at Russ a little different. Because they're at the bare minimum, at least Russ himself understands, I'm not that dude no more. So let me find out what other ways you know what I mean?
Right.
Russ is still trying to play how he played in OKC, and it's not working anymore.
If he'd have bought into the role of coming off the bench and was effective, even if he wasn't real effective, people would have gave him more slack because at least he bought in and tried to do what was best for the team.
Right. You know what I mean?
It's his competitive nature. He's a fierce competitor.
Well, it's what made him great is what now is hindering him. It's his self-confidence and believing he's the best.
Right.
Well, now it's hindering him because he don't have that athletic ability no more. And he needs to realize that. But that's also what made him great was because of his self-confidence and not caring about what anybody's opinion. So
he needs to take a step back a bit and realize he has to embrace a new role now, and that's coming off the bench.
Right. And will he? I don't know. And even coming off the bench, the thing is not only is the bench, but it's also the contract. He opted in because get your money, right? Do whatever. Get
honestly
your money,
too,
right? But the thing is, after this contract, there's people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be teams who are gonna pay him, a max contract. Or, they're gonna pay him max just to bring in for a box office thing." No.
If he gets another contract, it's gonna be like a vet minimum.
Exactly. And I don't know if he takes it. And by the way, for all the people that are saying, oh, yeah, there's a team out there that'll pay him. So that way he could bring in stuff.
Teams had chances this year, didn't want that contract.
They could have gotten him. And what was the big problem? What was the problem?
Don't want
the contract. That was the biggest problem. So don't tell me that they're willing to pay him in free agency where he's probably going to want to demand even more.
Who y'all talking about?
Russ.
Oh,
Rob, this
Russ.
time I said it nicely.
Russ, don't call him Westbrook.
I'm not calling him Westbrook. I don't want no problem.
You know what? I'm gonna call him Westbrook just for that.
Hey, Skip said pull up.
I'll say it again. Skip, I don't care what anyone says. You can be as mad at Skip as you want. You cannot be a fan of his. Skip never ducked the smoke from nobody.
He's still calling Westbrook.
He's still, and he's like, yo, if you got any issues,
you can come on the show.
Hey, that man said.
He said, "I'll bring you on the show. We'll settle it."
Yeah, he said it could be our show. It could be my podcast. He was like, it could be your podcast. He's like, we gonna do a third party. He was like, hey, yo,
we can just meet on the street. Somebody can have a camera phone.
Skip was like, I'm down. And it's funny because as soon as Skip said that he's down, all of a sudden Russ was like, this is not how it was supposed to go down. Like I was supposed to say that, and then he get nervous and not talk. And it's like, as soon as Skip said something back, he kind of was just like,
yeah, he thought Skip was going to tuck his tail and run.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Skip don't do that.
No, Skip don't.
Skip don't care. I will give him props to that. I'll give him props. Skip don't care. Skip don't care. But that's all I'm saying, bro, about Russ, man. Like, unfortunately, he's not the same guy. And it's okay if you're not the same guy. That's okay. That's okay. You know who else was not that guy anymore and understood? Michael Jordan. That's why he doesn't play anymore. You know who else had to retire because their time was up? Magic Johnson. Did you know you can't play forever? For as great as he is, no matter how you feel about him, he's an all-time great player. There's going to be a day that nobody's going to want LeBron James. There's going to be a day that no one's going to want LeBron.
Yep.
That's just the reality of it, right? Paul Pierce was a killer. Where he at now? He out here smoking with strippers at his house. KG used to be a problem. Now he still causing problems off the court now because he retired.
Shaq was one of the most dominant players we've ever seen. Where's he at?
Where is he? Dominating inside the NBA on TNT.
Yep.
Right.
So, hey, you know what, guys? I don't know if you guys heard. I guess this happened this morning or sometime last week. I don't know when it happened, but I'm just now reading that NBA fans have bashed Nick Wright for putting Michael Jordan at number 3 on his top 50 players list.
Well, I mean, yeah, that happened last week. If you were violent, my thing is that really a surprise to anyone?
If anybody's ever listened to Nick Wright, you know he's the big LeBron guy.
Yeah, Nick Wright is a troll.
All right, relax.
Hey, Nick Wright is a troll. I love Nick Wright. And I get to say this about him because I love him. Sometimes he be trolling. He be trolling, and he's good at his job.
He's good at his job. He really is. Hey, that's what he's paid to do.
We all know that he loves LeBron,
and he does just that.
He loves LeBron. He loves Luka. He doesn't really like Steph. He doesn't think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. I mean, I started to think that he really believes what he says.
Good. Wait, hold on.
I don't say what he's saying is right.
Just tweeted shaking my head.
I like that show better when Chris Carter was on there with them.
No, I hate Chris Carter.
You know what? I like him. I like it better now that they've added Chris Broussard.
Yes.
Chris Carter's on the NFL network now.
I like Broussard. So
yeah, I listen to Broussard and Rob Parker a lot.
Rob Parker is another troll.
That dude's cool.
Rob Parker's another troll.
Rob Parker,
no
cool
way,
too.
no how. They got me saying, no way,
Rob
no
Parker,
how.
you cool too though. I met with Rob Parker. Rob Parker, cool.
Yeah.
If you asked Rob Parker to come on the show, he would too.
I believe that, but
Yep. Rob Parker, real cool. He helped me find my seat at the 2018 All-Star game. I was lost in the press box in the seating section, and he helped me find my seat.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he probably a cool dude.
Yeah, he
Would
cool.
I go to him about any sports information? Nah.
Wait, by the way, just letting you know, it's confirmed Kevin Durant. It has been confirmed Kevin Durant is not being traded to the Suns. That's crazy.
Oh, really? After they just kept DeAndre Ayton, go figure.
Wait a minute. He's not being traded to the Suns?
Yes, correct.
I think we kind of knew that wasn't happening.
Oh, no, wait. We had a source that was 100% correct. He was going to the Suns. Everything else was smoke screen. So what the hell just happened? You tell me that the source was wrong?
Uh-oh.
It was all speculation.
Hey, y'all got my boy Chris on the troll.
Kevin Durant put that team on his wish list, and it never came to fruition.
It wasn't gonna happen because it just wasn't gonna happen.
Especially the way they handled the Ayton situation.
I'm not mad at them about the Ayton situation.
I am because
I'm not.
Rob, let me ask you a question. Rob. Let me ask you a question.
I would have wanted to see how much he worth on the market too.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Imagine. Okay, matter of fact, Rob. Remember when there was a minute where you guys wanted to trade Zach LaVine?
Who talking about the Bulls?
Yeah.
Well, they might not want to. I still kind of.
No. Remember how a sign and trade was like a legitimate option because of how everything was going. Yeah. Remember how you guys were stupid enough to start disrespecting him and calling him a bum and pretending like he was never good?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
I didn't do it, but
remember how dumb you guys were for doing that?
I didn't do it.
Yeah, Phoenix said the same thing.
Imagine.
I
didn't do it.
Imagine you have a trade thing, right? And everyone is like, "Oh yeah, that player, this player is actually pretty talented. They're pretty good." Imagine you as the person who has that player goes, "Nah, he's mid as fuck.
He's bomb.
Mid. He doo-doo. He doo-doo in the butt. He horrible. He was never good. He trash can. Trash boy. Yeah, that's him. By the way, you want to fork over some draft picks, a couple players, and perhaps some cash consideration as well. Let that sink in. Rob, it's your birthday. I made you a cake, right?
My birthday is coming up though.
I don't care.
Leo season, we in here, baby. Big L's.
But imagine I made you a cake, right? And Jonathan, your anniversary with your wife just happened to be on the same day. And Chris, your son's birthday is there too, right? So I make you guys each a cake, right? And you guys are like, yo, it looks good, man. I can't wait to dig in. Imagine I got the nerve talking about, yeah, bro, I peed in it.
Wait, hold on. What?
Imagine.
Don't make me a cake.
It is my product. And I am now basically saying my product is worthless. But Rob, I still need 100 schmackaroons for the cake I made.
Yeah, that's dead.
That's why I think Phoenix is stupid. That's why I'm saying they're stupid for how they handle it. If you want to go see what he's worth on the market and match it, that's okay. I have no problem with that. That's okay. But you guys look like you're mentally unsure of what you want. When you're saying the guy is a bum, he's not worth it. And then Rob, what they end up doing?
They signed him anyway. They matched it.
And then by matching it, they can't trade him till January 15th. So that hurt him trying to get Kevin Durant.
KD.
And you ready to hear the funny part?
They can't trade Booker either.
And you ready to hear the absolute funny part about the entire situation? Brooklyn don't want DeAndre Ayton.
Nah.
So the main reason they want DeAndre Ayton is so maybe in January they could trade for Kevin Durant. But wait, there's more. The Brooklyn Nets don't want him. Where'd they do that at?
Look, I the organization, was probably bad, but the move of seeing
I'm
how
not-
DeAndre. Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm saying. I didn't mind.
No, I don't mind that at all.
But you
I don't
cannot
mind them
trash
trying to
the
let him
player.
match.
You about to,
Yeah,
the Bulls did the same thing. They did.
Yeah, you can't trash him
did.
because now look how dumb y'all look. What'd y'all do
did.
for him? Cause come back. We love you.
Boy, what they gonna get that boy 200-something million? He just cashed out. I'm in the wrong game, boy. I should have been. Where was my dad in my life? So I could have been a professional basketball player.
Bro, oh God, I feel
For
like
me, it would have been professional baseball for me.
No lie. I feel like right now I could finesse my way in the league as long as I don't play. I feel like my BSing skills would get me there. The instant they talking about, all right, probably get in there, I'm gonna be like, huh? Oh no. Like,
no, I take the paycheck, but I'm fine over here on the bench.
Yeah,
I'm a professional team cheer.
Yeah, bro.
You can put me on the bench, and I will. Come on, team.
I'm the cheerleader, bro. That's all I am.
Shoot, I'll hand out some water for millions of dollars.
Oh God, that's it, bro. As soon as they tell
I'll give you your water, give you a towel, whatever you need.
Oh, yo, Jason, Tatum, hold on.
Make sure it's sparkly clean.
Hold on. Yo, Tatum, you sweaty? Bro, you sweaty? Hold on, let me just. All right, there we go. Yo, whoa, yo, JB, you want mines? I'm good. I ain't doing no. You want mines now? All right, cool. Yo, smart. You got tightness?
Pride is.
I took a couple massage cuts about the community college back in the day, bro. Let me get a crack at this, bro. I'll do anything not to play. I'll do anything. The instant email tells me, yo, get in there, I'm walking to the back. Call me AB. I'm making a spectacle. I'm gonna make a spectacle.
I'll go out there and just try to defend the
person. Go pull Paul Pierce and leave it in a wheelchair.
I'm gonna take one step and go,
maybe jack up a few shots here and there, and then I'm
smoking, Jonathan.
I'm coming back out of the game.
Smoking. Talking about play
defense. I play in the NBA. I'm only 5'8".
Bro, I'm not.
Shit, try being 5'5" and 125 pounds. I wouldn't go be no professional athlete.
Oh no, baseball.
Hey, Muggsy did it.
You got some short baseball players.
Muggsy did it.
I liked baseball, but if I'd been a little shorter, I could have been one of them. Well, you're not supposed to call them midgets anymore. What was it? Micro wrestlers. Hey, you know what's even funnier? My dad. This is no joke.
They're little
no joke. He's 4'11" and a half. If he was a half inch shorter, he could go to Mexico and be a luchador.
Nah, but yo,
I'll be a horse jockey.
I could have been a professional pool player. Pool, yeah, you know.
Poker player, man.
Poker, I do poker.
Hey, I'll play some poker.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be watching that poker at the dock.
Hey, I'll be a baseball outfielder. That's what I really wanted to be.
I love playing Texas Hold'em, Rob.
I do some
play.
Hey,
we have a big game.
Chris, invite me over the spot. We'll play some Texas Hold'em. You know.
Yeah, only thing I'm finna hold is this L, bro, because I'm not. I don't partake in those type of games because.
Rob, Klay Thompson was at Dodger Stadium last night to watch his brother play.
Who cares?
I heard.
Who cares? Who cares? There's one thing I'm good at.
There's like that.
Chris. There's one thing I'm better at that Klay Thompson. That's having a good ACL and good Achilles. Boom, roasted. Who else my slander? Steph, your wife don't love you. That's why she sleep with other men. Boom, roasted. Who else want the smoke? Who else want the smoke? Who else want it? Who else want it?
I don't know.
That dude was
Did you see how Steph he threw that little shot at LeBron in the ESPYs?
He was firing up the crowd. He was
whack. Yo, he was begging. He was begging for attention, bro. He was whack. I'm like, no, don't. I understand.
Bro, he was excited for his brother. His brother, was doing it all yesterday for the Dodgers.
Who cares?
Yeah. Who?
Well, I thought it was exciting to see because you.
No. It's exciting because you're a Dodgers fan. Outside of the Dodgers community, we mean this with all due disrespect. We couldn't give a shit.
Well, it's great to see the human side of Klay Thompson is what
Who cares?
Hey, Pride, does this has anything to do with the Red Sox losing streak as of late?
Dog, it's brutal. It's brutal. Bro, it's brutal. It's brutal, man. It's
I
brutal.
just
I was
Red
scared.
Sox will be
I just been
fine.
seeing people
They'll
in
be
the chat.
fine.
No,
And
we'll be
I have to-
fine.
I
But
have to tell
living,
you,
Jonathan, living through it
Frankie
though,
is the
it's rough.
greatest troll I've ever seen in my life.
Well, not. Well, it's weird because they keep saying some weird stuff about how I'm missing. Meanwhile, I'm in the group chat.
Yeah, I
So
saw
it's
that
like-
the other night.
Hey,
Oh,
Pride,
Yeah, so it's weird. So it's like I'm talking, and I told him, I'm like, if y'all say something funny, I promise I'll laugh. I promise.
Yo,
But if it's
Pride,
not funny, what am I supposed to do? I
yo,
don't know what I'm
Pride,
supposed to do. Yo,
I like your boy Rafael Devers though.
you better watch it. You better watch it. I don't care if you like. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
No, not
touch
for
him.
a trade or anything. I'm just saying I like him. I like what he's doing.
I like him too.
Hey,
I love
it's
him.
almost football season time.
That
Training
dude's
camp
bad,
beginning today,
man.
baby.
I'm just
Yeah,
hoping
bad.
the
He's
Reds
bad,
don't
too.
trade Castillo. I'm counting the days down.
I think they're moving
I think they're
him,
going
man.
to.
I think they're going to too. I'm just hoping they're not.
I think they're moving him. You know the Reds. You know how they work. You know how they move all their players. They give up all their talent.
Yeah.
They've been doing for
Well, believe
years.
me, I know. I've been a fan too fucking long.
I think he's as I think he's as good as gone. I just think it really comes down to. I'll say it's I'm gonna just put it this way: if the Reds do not get rid of him, does that mean that they're in a situation where they feel like they could do something? Because imagine how much you can get for him.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
can
like,
get a lot.
yeah. So it's like,
Yeah,
Whoever
I know they
gets
get a
him,
lot
they'll
for him.
get
It
a
just
great
sucks. It
major
just
league
sucks
pitcher.
as a Reds fan because this is what happens every time we get good pitching.
yeah,
We get rid of
they
it.
get good pitching. Unfortunately, the overall team still isn't good, so you kind of gotta ship them out of there. So we can
You
try
dump
to get
your
to
talent.
Well, they got rid of everybody last year. Got rid of Castellanos, Winker. I was fine
But
with
y'all
getting
kept
Suarez.
Joey Votto.
Yeah, we kept Joey Votto.
Well, he's been the face of that Reds team like forever.
And he's
Yeah, but
playing
he
like
hasn't
that.
been-
He's
he
playing
hasn't
like
been
the
the same
ass
player
of
the
him,
last
too.
couple of years, though.
Yeah, I was about to say lately he's been playing at the ass of that franchise.
You know what? To me, he hasn't really been the same since his father's death.
Well, no, he's just older. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's psychological. I just think that he's been around since what? The dawn of time.
Oh yeah, he's been around for a long time.
Oh yeah, he's been.
Dude, my guy proofread the Bible. He's been around since forever.
Yeah, I think
And then-
Votto's like my age.
the bad thing is he won't go nowhere because when his contract comes up, they'll offer him less money to stay as a DH because he's loved in Cincinnati.
Oh, he's loved in Cincinnati. He's gonna definitely finish his career there.
And don't
He's
get me
a
wrong,
man.
he's one of my favorite players. I love Joey Votto, but he's getting older. It's getting closer.
Go
It's
home.
getting time to go on.
Go
Yeah.
home, right? Just relax, kick the feet up, chop it up with the wife, right? I think he got kids, or well, he is old as ever, so they're probably in college, right? Call him, right? Maybe you got grandkids, spend time with the grandkids, niece, nephews, chop it up with them, right? Just move on,
Yeah,
move on, because like you're like
step away.
Rob, my guy is like 2 days away from turning 100. Okay, he gotta go home. My guy, he's the Udonis Haslam of the Cincinnati Reds. The dude is just there because he's grandpa. They even call him. They go, Grandpa, every time he walks in. Swear to God,
I mean, that's how Chase Utley was for the Dodgers until he retired.
I think it's a little different because at least Chase Utley was still producing.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was still. So I think that's also I think it's a little different because Chase Utley was still producing, right? Like Joey Votto.
but the difference is Joey Votto's always going to be remembered as a Red. Chase Utley is going to be more remembered as a Philly for what he did in the first part of his career with the Philadelphia Phillies.
It's crazy because like I saw Chase Utley when he was a Dodger, and I cannot not imagine him without white hair. I don't know why. I feel like when he was born, he was bald. And then, like, you know how, like, after kids are born, like, they start growing hair, right? Like, the normal part of life or whatever. Yep. I feel like he just grew, and he just had that white slack. Like, I don't know. I just feel like he was just born with white hair. Andre, look, we're not talking about this, all right? I'm already sad. I'm depressed. I might have to boycott sport. If this goes, I made a bet with everybody, and I'm being so serious. If Kevin Durant ends up with the Boston Celtics, I'm not kidding. I will leave the network. And I will abandon sports. I'm not kidding. I will abandon sports. Because I'm telling you, the only way they'll do it is for a trade package around Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, what matter of fact, Jaylen Brown is my new LeBron. He's my new LeBron. Wherever he goes, I go. We're just a pair of Brooklyn boys just trying to make it. That's it. Instead of the J's, call us the B's because both our last names begin with B. So that's it. Call it the B's, right? We better than the Heatles, bro. We better than the Beatles, bro. We the B's. Let's get it. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I'm rocking with Jaylen Brown now. Matter of fact, Jason Tatum.
You don't want to say no disrespectful
I gotta be careful what I say because Randy's gonna pop up out of
nowhere.
nowhere and just start he gonna start holding me to some of the shit I say. But Jason Tatum, I love you, but I'm in love with Jaylen Brown. I got love for you, but I'm in love with Jaylen Brown. You feel me? Jason Tatum, we had fun together. We went out. We had dinner. I went to a couple clubs. We was just dancing. We danced the night away. But notice, I never spent the night at your house. Never. I never spent the night at your house. And why was that? Because I went home to the love of my life. You feel me?
Brown.
We had fun. I was cuddling with Jaylen Brown. You feel me?
Hey.
You feel me? You and I, we watched movies. Me and Jaylen Brown made movies. You see what I'm saying? There's different levels because of the relationship that we all got, right?
He said nothing but socks
Tatum.
on.
Listen, Tatum. No disrespect, bro. Like I watched you do photography and take pictures of the ocean and trees and whatnot. I'm in pictures with Jaylen Brown. All right, okay. Every time we try to take a picture, I was like, oh. I pretended. I put my mask on like I had COVID, but I was free with Jaylen Brown. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Jason Tatum, all things have a timeline, right? Unfortunately for you, you were never in my timeline as my main one. If this is a video game, I'm sorry. If this is a video game, bro, you're the side quest.
Wow.
You're the stuff that I don't have to do.
Wow.
That's it, bro. You're one of those missions that don't even fill up the completion percentage on the campaign, bro.
Damn.
That's what you are. If this is like a Call of Duty story mode, bro, like, dog, you're just a side criminal. You're just a side criminal that's just dead. I accidentally clapped. If this is Modern Warfare, who I'm chasing, my Makarov, bro. If I'm Captain Price, my Makarov, that man I'm obsessed with more than my best friend, you're my Captain McTavish, bro. That's what you are. Jason Tatum, I got respect for you. You're my boy and all. But who do I spend my final moments with? Vladimir Makarov. That's what I spent my final moments with a baddie. And that's what Jaylen Brown is. A baddie. You bad, he a baddie. There's levels to it, bro. There's levels to it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Notice how I didn't disrespect him though?
No, you did it. That's real. That's real talk. That's crazy though.
I disrespect too much, so I still got love for you, Jason Tatum, you feel me? And I'll rock with you undercover. You feel me? Undercover, right? But you know,
my man said he's in a war zone. He's crashing a helicopter, not picking up Jason Tatum, but he's picking up Jaylen Brown.
I'm just saying one thing, bro. You see this ring, bro? It's a dark ring for a dark skin, and that's one picking, bro. I ain't here with all these light skin feelings. I said, bro. I hear with these light skin feelings, bro. I'm sorry, JT. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And if we try to change Jason Tatum, I'll probably say the same thing. I'll probably flip it too. You know what I mean? Jason Tatum knows I love him, but Jaylen Brown needs more love right now. He needs more love right now. You know, that's it. He needs more love, and I'm gonna give it to him. Speaking of love, Cardinals gave Kyler Murray all the love that he could want.
Yes, they did.
They paid him. I got people telling me he wasn't worth that contract. I'm like, jinkies. Who hurt you? Kyler Murray's getting paid a donk zillion dollars.
He should have got paid that shit a long time ago.
If we're gonna be honest, but
hey, that's what happens when you finally remove somebody from your Instagram page. They listen.
Nah, he did that. They tried to call him up, and he was like, it was funny because they had a thing right where they for some reason his phone wasn't working, so they actually put him in like a video thing, and this was him. I'm gonna do an exact reenactment. Look here, guys. I want my respect. And I want my money. All right, hold on. I gotta let the chair up. I'm not going any higher, but I want my respect, and I want it now. I deserve to get paid. I deserve it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Does anyone here, because I got a 2-part question, but let me start with part number 1. Does anyone here believe he did not deserve that contract at all?
No, he earned the contract.
He earned it.
So you're okay with him getting paid that much, right?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I'm okay with him getting paid that much.
Yeah.
The Arizona Cardinals gotten better each year with him at the quarterback position. Yes, they made it to the playoffs. They fell short, but he made this team relevant. He put this team back on the map. So he's definitely earned this contract, and the market continues to go up for quarterbacks. The market continues to go up, and so he's a cornerstone for your franchise. He's that guy moving forward, and you really didn't have no other option at the quarterback position. So the Cardinals were left with no choice but to make a deal and get something done, and they did. And I'm glad that they finally came to some type of agreement. Excuse me, and they got something done for him. But I wish the years were a bit longer. The only reason I say that now, because now you might have to pay him twice. Once his contract is up 5 years from now, the market's, is going to reset itself, and he might be the highest paid quarterback once again. He's already one of the highest paid quarterbacks. He's the second highest paid quarterback behind Aaron Rodgers, and he's definitely earned it. But now the next guy in line is Lamar Jackson, and people are going to go crazy about that because he's most likely going to get more money than Kyler Murray.
I don't know, is he?
And that's just the way.
I wouldn't give him more money than Kyler Murray.
But that's the way the market is, guys, for quarterbacks. I mean,
hold on,
they're man.
I don't care if the market's red, black, blue, green. I ain't giving back that money.
I wouldn't agree with it either if he gets that much money. But
he is a former MVP.
I mean, hey,
okay,
you know who that is.
I tell you
right now,
I don't think he's deserving of the highest paid contract, but he's gonna secure that bag because of the timing and because of the way the market is.
Come to the Patriots. We don't look at the marketing. We don't give a shit.
I think this is going to be Kyler Murray's. I think this is Kyler Murray's last contract in the NFL.
Straight up.
Well, hold on, Chris. What'd you say?
I think this will be Kyler Murray's last contract in the NFL.
You think he's dipping?
I think he's going to play baseball.
I don't know about all that.
No, I don't think so. If he wanted to play baseball, he would have signed with the A's.
He came to the NFL to make that money. What if you go to baseball and the A's try to put you in the minor league for a year? He came to the NFL to make that money first.
That's the reason he went to the NFL, because he knew he was going to get drafted by the A's. He's like, nah.
Exactly. That's the sole reason why he ducked him. He was like, boo.
He was like, chill. I'm not with this money
they were like, look,
bullshit.
we're going to use our pick on you. They were like, for real? Well, I'm going to use my pick to declare for the NFL draft. And because I ain't playing with y'all. By the way, Lamar is 30-12 as a starter with an MVP. Look, if you want to pay him that much, go ahead, pay him that much to do absolutely nothing, bro. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And this is where the inconsistency in people show, and it's hilarious to me. So you can't pay running backs because they get hurt too often. But how does Lamar Jackson play?
Like a running back.
My bad. Pride, your genius is showing. Relax. My bad.
Nah, fuck that. Let your genius show.
He said, like the Cardinals. The only problem is Kyler Murray can do something. It's wizardry.
I think everybody's forgetting about the game.
What the Cardinals need to do is get rid of their coach.
No, but here's the thing. Don't go nowhere, Chris, because that's actually part 2. But I just want to say one thing, because a lot of people want to compare Kyler Murray and Lamar because Kyler Murray can run, but there's this magical thing that Kyler Murray can do, and it's something that people don't really understand. It's wizardry. It's craziness. It's called throwing the football past 5 yards.
Facts.
My guy can do that. Yeah,
and
my guy, Kyler Murray. Us small guys, we stick together. Okay, that's my boy. right? If I could quote AJ Styles when they put Luke Gallows and Carr Anderson next to him, we've been boys for a long time. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. I'm rocking deep with him because he can throw the ball deep. You feel me? Lamar throwing helicopters. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? So no, I don't want to hear it. 37.
And then people like they talk about Lamar Jackson and shit like that, and like people are forgetting he only runs good against shitty ass teams. And I've been noticing that he gets all those running yards against shitty ass teams that have no good defense. But when he's playing up against a good defense and you see him trying to run, he's getting hit. It don't matter. Mm-hmm. So people need to stop with that shit. Like, yeah, Lamar Jackson.
But the thing with Kyler Murray is Kyler Murray was that people questioned his leadership and his character. And now that he secures the bag, you know, he's gonna have to take on that leadership role. And hopefully he can. I think he will do that. In my eyes, though, he's definitely a top 10 quarterback. He's definitely a dual threat quarterback. He can hurt you in so many ways, with his arm and with his feet. So, I mean, he was well deserving of this contract,
right?
And you know, he's the future in Arizona.
And Rob and I were talking about this, and this is where people get it twisted. There's a difference between being a good player and a good playmaker. And Lamar Jackson he's a playmaker, right? When you give him that playmaker, look, right. But here again is the inconsistency that people have. You guys choke, slob, drool, and gargle the nuts that is Lamar Jackson for his improvisation. But then another guy who has better improvisation, no one wants to give him credit for. Russell Wilson. No one wants to give him credit for how he can improvise on stuff. Kyler Murray can improvise on stuff. Matter of fact, Baker Mayfield can improvise on stuff. But it's weird for those guys that are either not talked about or they go, oh, that's a slight on you. But for Lamar, it's great. I don't understand. I just ask for consistency. I don't get why everyone slanders Lamar just because he uses legs more than his arms, but we're in a mobile QB era. Teams run the ball more than passing the ball in the NFL.
They pass the ball more than
they pass the ball more in the NFL.
That's again, this is like saying that shows you don't watch football.
It's a pass-driven league.
Pride. This goes back to my comment earlier.
The casuals.
This goes back to my comment earlier.
The Super Bowl watchers.
You have to watch the damn game.
No. This is that comment. That comment isn't even a casual comment. That's not even just a Super Bowl watcher, right? That's not even a guy who just looks at the stat line. This is a dude who don't watch his football, period.
He watches Boomer's highlights.
That's it.
Boom! Rumbling and tumbling, and boom! He hits the field.
Pride, you forgot Damon has cross-eyed. He's not seeing the sports correct.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Hey, Frankie be wilding, yo.
Oh, you think he's wilding? Oh. You think he's wilding right now?
Oh, God.
Damn.
What's up, Frankie?
Shots were fired right there. Oh, man.
What happened? I don't know yeah, y'all should have been here. Y'all should have been on unscripted. Y'all should have been on unscripted on Saturday.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I even go, Cap, that's what I'm trying to find right now.
It'd be like that movie on Boys in the Hood. Have you ever seen a dead body?
He should have.
Bro. Nah, look, man.
Yo, Rob, we finished unscripted, bro, and we went like another 30 minutes to almost an hour just straight violating Damian. We didn't give a shit. We don't care. But he's a good sport. He's a good sport. My man stood around and he took it like a champ.
No, listen, he a good sport, but he looked bad. Woo!
Facts. Looked like his mom dropped him 5 times and didn't want to pick him up.
Hey, yo, bro. Wow. You know what he looked like? Oh. You know how back in the day when people used to make eggs.
You know what he looked like.
You know how back in the day, like you try to make eggs and you would try to flip it, and sometimes you would miss and it was flat on the floor. David looked at the bottom side of the egg that touched the floor.
Facts.
David looked like a hot dog that you dropped in the. Actually, no, a hamburger because he's fat. He looked like a hamburger that you dropped face down to the dirt.
I'm glad you said hot dog because he looked like the type to bathe in hot dog water.
Wow. Wow.
It's the same hot dog water that he made the hot dogs that he swallowed whole no bite.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all wildin',
Did he say
man.
he bathes in hot
And the
dog
tag
water?
team champions do it again.
The undisputed.
Y'all gonna
Tag
make
team
y'all gonna make
champions
them
of the
run away,
world.
man. Y'all gonna make them
Nah, Damien.
Oh
a
no,
good sport.
Damien won't run. Damien.
Yeah, nah, I
Oh,
will
he's
say
here
this.
for
I will
it.
say this. I'll say
He's
one
here
thing
for
about
it.
Damien. Every time we get on him, he loves it.
He's here for it.
Hold on.
I think he just likes the free promotion.
So real quick, so Philly, New Orleans, Tennessee were the only teams to have 50% or more running plays, and it's crazy because if you look at those teams, Philly, it was you had a great running back by committee.
Of course, you're gonna do it in Philly. Jalen Hurts is
and right, and that's another
kind of be put into that Lamar Jackson category.
Exactly, that's another dude who needs to work on his arm. He needs to work on his arm too because I do like the playmaking, but if you got if you can't throw the ball past 5 yards,
does
that's
playmaking make you a great quarterback?
Hold on.
But he need to make better decisions with the football as well.
Hold on. Time out. Who do we have as a quarterback on the Patriots again?
Mac Jones.
How many times have we thrown it last year, Pride?
Womp womp.
Exactly. We were straight running it last year. Don't mean shit. Mac Jones was still throwing the ball.
Nope. And it's crazy because
but that's just Bill Belichick's game.
I think it was like
ran the ball when you had Tom Brady.
We ran the
ball when you had Tom Brady.
But it wasn't 50-50 though. I think here it was like 51 to 49 or something like that. Where like we had slightly more passing plays.
Tom Brady's career, I'm pretty sure we can look back and it was probably now as Tom Brady developed. Of course, you're gonna let that cannon go.
No, we're not. Hold on, no, we're not knocking him for that. We're not knocking him for that.
Brady was always throwing the ball back in the day.
Not early in his career. Not.
Oh yeah, he
first
had
Super Bowl.
Not early on, he was still throwing it. Now, granted, he wasn't as aggressive, and it wasn't like he did the Super Bowl against the Eagles where he threw over 50 times. Like it wasn't like that, but he was still getting his throws in.
Yeah, he was getting the throws in.
It was only like 25, 30 attempts.
People knew what Bill Belichick wanted to do. He was going to run the ball and open up the game for Brady.
Oh, for the play action, of course.
Yeah.
But real quick for these three teams, which I reckon have the 50% or more run plays. So Philly, obviously, you got like that great running back by committee, and Jalen Hurts. Jalen, throw the ball, bro. I got faith in you, but you're scaring me. Then you got the Saints with Alvin Kamara.
That's all reliable.
So,
how many teams are in the NFL?
30.
So, and only 3 teams ran the ball over 50% of the time, but the NFL is a running league, not a passing league. That's interesting.
I love Chris when he gets petty. And then you got Tennessee, you got Derrick Henry. That's an anomaly. He's an anomaly. He's a weirdo. I don't know what's good with him. Like,
it's just Derrick Henry. It's Derrick Henry. If I have Derrick Henry on my team, I'm going to use Derrick Henry.
Carson Wentz threw the ball last year. We have
I feel like
we still threw the ball like crazy.
The coach should use Jonathan Taylor more.
Oh, I agree.
What a time. But Chris, you brought up something interesting. With the Cardinals giving Kyler Murray this mega deal. Is Kliff Kingsbury on the hot seat?
That's that skip back.
Because think about it now.
I think he is. If they don't make the playoff run, I think he's gone.
Right? Because think about it. Before Kyler Murray got this deal, a lot of people have been on Kliff Kingsbury. They've been on him saying how he's not that good. You know, the only reason that they keeping him there is just because of the whole Kyler Murray thing.
Can I be real with you?
I'm scared.
If Kliff Kingsbury is on the hot seat, if nothing happens, then we got to put Matt LaFleur on the hot seat as well.
Yep.
Matt LaFleur?
Yep. For the Green Bay Packers.
Matt LaFleur.
Can I be honest?
My man went to 2 NFC championships, didn't do nothing. Went to the first round of the playoffs, got beat by the 49ers after having a 10-0 lead or 17-0 lead, or 13-0 lead or whatever. I don't know what it was. I really don't care about the Packers.
We've seen coaches make it that far and hold on to their jobs.
Can I be honest with you?
Not in today's day, not in today's modern day.
Can I be honest with you?
That's true. I don't see it though. I don't see it.
Pride. Later.
Not just yet.
This is how I look at it. If I'm out of pocket, someone let me know. I think Kliff Kingsbury is a solid coach. He's not great, but I think he's solid. And
He's
I think
a college guy.
I think a perfect storm could help him get a Super Bowl. But I do think it needs to be a perfect storm.
He's a college guy. He needs to go back to school.
Wow.
But that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
That doesn't make any sense.
I keep forgetting Jonathan's a full-on LA guy. My bad. I keep forgetting.
But and the reason why I say that doesn't make any sense is because you said earlier that the Cardinals are getting better and better and better. Is that not credit to the coaching?
They are, but that's because of the playmakers they have on the field. It's not necessarily doesn't necessarily have anything.
D-Hop's talent is capped out. J.J. Watt is already capped out in terms of his talent. Zach Ertz is no longer in his prime. So
this is the year because they got Hollywood. They got the connection of Kyler Murray and Hollywood Brown, who actually played together in college. So these two have a connection. Plus with the not Davante Adams, my bad. With
D-Hop
Hopkins, D-Hop. Like this should be a full on Super Bowl contender team. No lie, the way they look on paper. So
they were a Super Bowl contender last year.
I get it. Kliff Kingsbury, is innovative and all this, but I just think he works better for college football than he does in the NFL.
No, does he work better? Probably, but I think he still have some success because he's not a bad coach.
But honestly, though, I think if you looking at it from that mindset of he works better in the college setting, then that'll benefit Kyler Murray.
To be honest,
because now you're talking about running more Wildcats. You're talking about using the quarterback's athleticism, and that's where Kyler Murray gets his bread and butter as well.
John, real quick, are you comparing Kliff Kingsbury to a John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh when he was with the 49ers and then went back to college?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now. Yeah. He does have a decent NFL coaching career. He would probably be better in college. Yes. But I think he's good. Honestly, to me, bro, I think Kliff is good. He's got what he needs. He's got D-Hop coming back. Gave Kyler Murray his money that he wanted. Maybe he's going to be a little bit more focused on the field this year than he was last year because he know he deserved that money. Now he got it. You give him his college mate and Hollywood Brown. Plus, you still got Zach Ertz. I think this team is going to do it, honestly. Like, this team is tough in Arizona.
I like Zach Ertz. He's a veteran. He's been doing it for a long time now.
And we're forgetting about the Cardinals' defense. They got a real good defense over there in Arizona.
They're bums.
Nope. They
They're
do.
Bums.
They have a defense that a lot of people overlook.
They're
like
bums.
Pride.
I do agree with you. Pride. They bums because the Patriots.
No. 3-14. They're gonna be 3-14.
Damn, that's wild.
They lose it to Atlanta.
Hey, that's crazy. Don't say that.
To Seattle.
They're gonna lose to Atlanta?
Yeah, bro.
Seattle, Drew Lock. They're about to lose to Drew Lock.
Yeah. Who's gonna be the worst? They're losing to Detroit.
What I like about Atlanta is
Detroit putting 40 on them. Detroit putting 40 on them.
I like Arthur Smith. Because
my guy Jared Goff, he's gonna have 3 touchdowns, 400 plus yards. He's gonna do what Baker did in college when he grabbed his crotch and he was like, "Hey, yo, what up?" He gonna do that.
Oh my dick.
Yep. I don't care what anyone says.
Every day, man. All day, man. Oh my dick.
100%. Hold it. And by the way, Frankie, I want to say something about Matt LaFleur. I look at Matt LaFleur the same way a lot of people looked at Barry Switzer when he coached the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
I give him no blame for the losses, and I give him no credit for the wins. I feel like he's just there, and he himself doesn't even know what he's saying. He wanders through a game like how I wandered through life. Lost, confused, but somehow I reached my destination.
He's a yes or no coach.
No, not even that. What he is, like you ask him a question, and he looks back and tries to wait for someone else to answer before he then agrees with them. Like the vibe I get from Matt LaFleur is if someone asks him, right, if it's him, Aaron, owner, and Brian Gutekunst, I said what I said and I meant it.
Why are you not laughing like that?
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Pride, I think that was some of your best work right there.
Thank you. I try. If it's all them, right? And someone were to ask him, hey Matt, question. How do you feel about what's going to happen with the Packers this year? He's gonna look at Aaron. Aaron's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna suck. He's gonna look at Brian, and he's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna suck. And he's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna be horrible. We're not winning a single game. And he's gonna look at Aaron like, right, Aaron? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're horrible. This team is garbage, top to bottom. Right? No, I'm acting like your last name. My bad. Too much. I'm being a cunt. Sorry. My bad. I'll go back to my lane. Ask Aaron because I don't have the answers. That's Brian. That's what he is. That's Matt LaFleur. He does nothing. I don't really see what he brings. I don't know if it's just because he's not good. I don't know if it's because he's always felt like the second he got the job, he was on thin ice. I don't know if he doesn't care. I don't know what it is.
He's a Jason Garrett.
He's a younger Jason Garrett.
Yeah.
They really haven't had the greatest coach since Holmgren.
Who?
Green Bay?
Yeah.
No. Only Holmgren I care about is Chet. Because Chet might have Chet up the league, bro. Stop talking about my guy unless you're respecting him. I'm tired of the slander on Chet. Listen, y'all can disrespect. There's 3 guys in this league we're not disrespecting.
Well, because Mike McCarthy wasn't that great of a coach either for Green Bay.
I thought he was
Won a Super Bowl, beat Pittsburgh.
I thought he was
but
I felt like
thanks to Aaron Rodgers.
No, go ahead, Pride.
Yeah, real quick, because for me, Mike McCarthy, I felt like it's the inconsistency. Like, one day he'll come out and he'll coach a masterpiece. And it's like, yes, this is what we expected from you.
And the next game was like he's never watched a football game in his life.
And then next week, he's like,
Mikey,
all
you
right.
got swept. Mikey, you got swept. Shut your dumb ass up.
Damn. And like next week, he'll be like, all right, who are we playing? We're playing Seattle? Okay. All right, we're throwing the ball 50 times. Wait, no, that's the Legion of Boom. You should probably just try to run the ball, open the play action. No, we're just gonna fling it. We're gonna fling it. That's it.
Like a booger.
And it's weird. Like for me, it's because he'll have a stretch where he coaches phenomenally.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's like, bro, you're getting outcoached by me, and I play Madden on rookie mode, and I still get slapped by the computer by 4 touchdowns.
Damn, and that's rookie mode. That's crazy.
Rookie mode, bro. Rookie mode with injuries, bro. I turn off the stamina, so I don't gotta do nothing. I let the game play itself, and I still lose. I'm the only dude I know that I'll play Madden by myself and lose. Swear to God. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's basically calling plays like I would call them. Swear to God. Engage 8 every single time. We're spamming engage 8.
Engage 8.
That's it. We're spamming engage 8. By the way, we're on our own.
I'm gonna give you some advice. If you're gonna spam something, do the 2-man under. So you,
bro. Rob. I'm the type of dude that if
oh Lord,
it's like 3rd and 15, I'm on my own 10-yard line. Guess what play I'm running?
I don't
quarterback.
Guess.
Quarterback Neal.
Nope. And I ain't Dak Prescott either. I ain't gonna do a quarterback draw. I'm so dumb. I'm stitching out my plan before I can even make it kind of come to fruition. Fake field goal. Let's get it. What up? Stop me if you can. Survive if I let you. Like I don't care. And he's calling plays like me.
My man said fake field goal. Fake field goal from his 10-yard line. He just
fake punt. And I run fake punts when I'm in my opponent's 10-yard line.
My man said it's like 2nd and 32. He's still fake punting that shit.
Fake punt. Bro, my first play, I fake punt it. That's my first play. Right? And in the hopes that one day I accidentally punt it, and I confuse people. But Mike McCarthy, I just felt like he's been a little too inconsistent. You know? And Matt LaFleur I don't know, he just doesn't really do anything. He got
rid of everyone. He got rid of everyone in Green Bay.
I mean, so now how is he going to look?
Exactly, which is why we should put him on the hot seat at the end of the year.
I wouldn't even put him on the hot seat. If I'm at LaFleur, I quit.
He might be fired halfway through the season, depending on how Green Bay look.
They're not going to look good.
I don't think he's a good leader. If you watch the games, he looks confused over there on the sideline, especially in like crunch time. He looks like he's out of place. I just don't think he's a great leader. And to be a coach in the NFL, you have to be able to lead.
Because everybody,
I think it's been his players that's been doing more of the leading than him.
It's because everybody's looking at him, what he did his first 2 years, 13-3. Nobody gives a shit. You had Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, and all these people
playing at MVP level.
Exactly. That's the only reason. Now all you have is Aaron Rodgers. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got Aaron Jones still, but he really wasn't doing shit when he was with you in the beginning, whatever. But you don't got no one to throw it to. Literally no one. Not a single fucking person that we know is in the Green Bay still. The only person we know is Aaron Rodgers, and that's because that little troll man freaking decided to stick around and be like, oh, let me get the money. But last year he's fucking complaining like, well, I'm not going to stay on this team if we're going to be on a rebuild mode. You're in a fucking rebuild. I'm sorry for my language, but you're in a rebuild mode right now again. Like, what the hell?
I'm just trying to make sure that I got the schedule correct. Okay, yeah. So, Minnesota.
Loss.
Yep. Chicago. Dare I say loss?
Maybe.
Yeah, they're going to lose.
I think they might. Oh, Rob, you're a Chicago fan?
I'm always gonna be a Chicago fan.
Aaron Rodgers dropping 5 because he owns y'all, so that they're 1-1.
Hey,
Week 3, Tampa, that's a loss. Week 4, New England, I think that's a loss.
That's definitely a loss. We're about to spank them. Yo, we're about to spank them.
Week 5 against the Giants, I think that's a win.
Yeah.
Week 6, the Jets, that's a win.
That's
so
a win.
Let's count. Let's count the wins.
That's like 3 and 4 already.
So they're because we said they lose the Vikings. They beat Chicago. That's 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 2-3. So week 6, the Giants or the Jets, they win.
3-3.
That's
3-3.
No, it's 4-4. 3-3. I can't count. I'm spent. Week 7, Washington Commanders. I think they lose.
Whew, I think they lose too. No lie. That defense, bro. They got that boy Young coming back from injury.
Yep. So they're 3-4. Buffalo, they're losing 3-5. Detroit,
they're definitely losing. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
I think they're losing Detroit, bro.
And if they lose to Detroit, that's when Kliff Kingsbury's getting fired.
So we're at what, 3-6?
Matt LaFleur, he getting fired at that point if they lose to Detroit.
So we're they're 3-6. Dallas, they're gonna beat Dallas. Let's just call it what it is. So that's what, 4-6. Tennessee, I think they're losing because I think Derrick Henry's just gonna put up 500 yards.
Nah, they might win because no disrespect to your boy Ryan Tannehill, but he's gonna choke that game.
First of all, if you're gonna say his name, say it correctly.
No,
Tannehill.
No, I'm not saying that shit.
All right. So when we're referring Ryan Tannehill, it's Tannehill and Tua Tagovailoa. All right, respect.
Hell, I'm definitely not saying that shit. How you gonna call Tua Tagovailoa? He's a rival.
I said it. Let's go. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. But Eagles, I think they lose. I think they lose to Philly. They lose to Chicago. They lose to the Rams. Miami. I can't call them Tua Tagovailoa and pick against them. They're losing against Miami. They're losing against Minnesota. And I think they win the last one against Detroit. So looking at this, probably at the highest, a 7-win team. David says, question, why does everyone see Sean Payton as a great coach when he has the same resume as Mike McCarthy? He only won one Super Bowl win with a Hall of Fame quarterback and hasn't done means shit ever since Mike McCarthy.
He's a great play caller, Sean Payton is.
Right.
And that's what the Saints are going to miss.
Right. And because the difference is they've had deep playoff runs. And dare I say, what was it? 20? Was it 2019 or 2020? That egregious non-call that was clearly past
2019. 2019. That was the year. That was the year it was supposed to be Tom Brady versus Drew.
Yes.
It was supposed to be Tom Brady versus Drew Brees one last time, first time ever in the Super Bowl. We were supposed to get it, and we got robbed as Patriot fans. No lie, I wanted to see Drew Brees in the Super Bowl. I wanted to see a Tom Brady versus Drew Brees because we would have smoked them. We would have straight smoked them.
And it was a terrible no call.
Right, and not only that,
but hey, as Rams fans, we took it.
Oh, right, you're a Rams fan all of a sudden. Right.
Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, you're a Rams. Oh, yeah, and then what happened?
My fault, Freddie.
Hey,
my fault, Freddie Jr.
A Rams fan.
My fault, Freddie Jr.
Freddie Jr. Oh, shit.
To the Super Bowl, and what happened? Y'all couldn't even get a touchdown?
Hey, but we won a Super Bowl. So
yeah,
hey,
Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl.
Hold on. Pride. John, were you a Rams fan when they were in St. Louis?
No.
Caught him.
You know what? Listen.
I became a Rams fan when they came back to LA. I was originally, and I'm going to tell the story here, and I have no shame. I was originally a Raiders fan, but because the Raiders did not come back to LA, I was pissed off about it, and I decided that I would become a Rams fan because I support all the LA teams. So I'm a Laker fan, Dodger fan.
You're the one that talks Freddie into going from you're the one that talks Freddie from going from New York to West.
Yeah, I think I inspired him. I think I really did inspire him to jump on board.
He's just a flipping boy.
That's crazy. That's insane. Why am I on this network full of people that switch teams?
But I don't switch teams like that though. I just did for the Rams because again I support all the LA teams.
Because they were good.
I would have been more okay with you switching as a Charger.
They were good because when they first got here and they started playing the Coliseum, they were trash. They were still losing games under Jeff Fisher. That's why Jeff Fisher got fired.
Didn't Jeff Fisher got fired when he was in St. Louis?
Yeah, he got fired before that.
Come on, bro. You're going to be a Rams fan. Learn your freaking history. Come on, John. Come on, man. You couldn't beat Tom Brady and the Patriots in St. Louis. You couldn't beat Tom Brady and the Patriots in LA. Y'all had to win the Super Bowl against what team again? Who y'all just beat?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Exactly. Who cares? Who cares? That's the question. That's the real answer. Who cares? Y'all can't beat.
But the sad thing is, I don't really think much of LA cares because the parade.
Because y'all mid. Y'all doodle in the butt.
The parade didn't really have a lot of people there, and
because the Chargers took over LA.
It's not that. You know what? This city,
it's okay. Just accept it, bro.
There are so many
Raiders. You guys are the stepchild. You got the Rams are the Clippers.
Yo, I was about to say
that. Accept it. You guys were unwanted and stumbled into LA.
No, the Chargers are the Clippers because the Chargers got less fans.
Can I ask you a question? Who's been there longer? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
They stood in California. They went from San Diego.
They were stateside.
To LA.
They were stateside. They were stateside.
And
but they didn't leave
years ago. So yeah.
But they were stateside.
They never leave.
Stateside.
I still believe they should have stayed in San Diego.
Judas Iscariot.
They basically alienated their fan base to come to LA. Y'all so silly.
You're going to get the tag team chance, bro.
You're Judas Iscariot, your turncoat, you're Benedict Arnold.
Hey, call me whatever you want to call me, man. But I tell you this,
I'm gonna call you loyal though. That's what I'm not calling you, son.
I've been faithful to all my sports teams for a very long time. I've been a Lakers fan as far back as I can remember.
This is NFL
I've been a Dodgers fan as far back as I can remember.
Rumor has it he was a Clippers fan.
No, I was never a Clippers fan.
That's what Freddie said. I mean, that's what my anonymous source said.
Who in LA is a Clipper fan? I don't really think the Clippers have as many fans.
Call me Hulk Hogan because I'm gonna hit you with the you.
They don't have that many fans.
You one of them, bro.
Only reason people like the Clippers is because they started winning in recent years.
Hey, Pride, why you getting your Star Trek on?
Hold on.
That's the only reason.
I got you, Pride.
I
got you, Pride. Hold on, Pride.
Pride looks like Pride getting the Cyclops on.
The Clippers need to move. They need to go to another city.
Or you need to be loyal.
They need to go to Seattle.
John, how many baseball games, how many Dodgers games have you been to?
Oh, I've been to so many, man. I can't even.
That's a lie. You just said that as a lie. See what he just said. That's what I would say if my girl called me text another broad. Who you texting? Oh man, I don't even know, man. Like, come on, John.
Damian, you're late. We already called him Cyclops.
I've been to a lot of Dodger games.
For real? All right, name one. Who y'all played against?
I went to the NLCS last year when they played the Braves.
I didn't see you on TV, so that's a lie. What else?
I went to a lot in the 90s when they played.
You said what in the 90s?
And yeah, in the mid 90s. I went to a lot of games where they
when Pride just came out the sack.
When they had Piazza and when they had they had a lot of great guys.
He don't even remember the roster. It was the Martinez brothers. Come on, get with it. Get with the program.
Eric Davis.
He don't even know the roster. He don't even know the roster. He don't even know the roster.
I do.
I'm gonna ask you a real question, John. I'm gonna ask you a real question. How many Angels games have you been to?
I've been to season pass.
No, I don't. But I live 20 minutes away from Angel Stadium, so I've been to a lot of Angel games.
Look at this dude.
But I'm not an Angels fan, but I've been to a lot of Angel games because they're closer to my house. But I went to most of the Angel games that I've been to. I got free tickets, or I just
because you're a diehard fan.
The Dodgers would play there.
Ticket holder fan.
Hold on. If you're a diehard, I just want to make sure. If you're a diehard Dodgers fans, why would someone give you Angels tickets? Hey. One of these things just doesn't belong here. There's a missing piece of this puzzle.
Hey, at the end of the day, baseball is baseball. You take what.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because I'll kill myself before I go to Yankee Stadium.
Now I know why he's
not an Angels fan. I've never been an Angels fan.
You're an Angels fan because you love the Angels in the outfield.
Jonathan,
Angels in the outfield. The movie Angels in the Outfield made you become a diehard Angels fan.
Hell no. No way.
You're like Jay Glover just changed my life.
But see, that's the terrible thing about having two teams in this city. Because, we have two teams of each. We have the Kings, the Ducks, Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels. And that's the terrible thing about having two teams, because when one is good, then a lot of people jump on the bandwagon.
Okay, I'm a Yankee fan. I'm a Yankee fan, and we got Mets.
And a lot of people would do the same thing there too.
Nah, that's not even true. Nah.
No. Well, I wouldn't know because I don't live in New York, but I know how people are in California because when the Angels won in 2002, everybody was screaming Angels.
Y'all flimsy, bro. Y'all got
I look
the
at
loyalty.
Mets fans and be like,
the strength of y'all loyalty is like the strength of a wet napkin from Little Kid's birthday party.
LA has this thing that they like winners, and so I do too, but I stick with my teams.
Oh, interesting.
Not the Rams.
Right.
Yeah, and I will be honest, that's the only switch I've ever made.
I'm so glad we catch.
And then you went from Clippers to Lakers.
No.
Yeah.
Then you went from Angels, and then you went from Angels to Dodgers.
Never.
Right. So.
Never.
We understand. It's all good, John. Here at A7 in the morning with Frankie and Pride, we just catch people. It's all good. It's all right, bro. We did it to
Lakers,
Rob
Dodgers, Lakers, Dodgers.
Oh, no, you didn't do nothing for me. Y'all just decided to beat me up because the Celtics actually lost.
We got you, Rob.
I picked
but Freddie.
Hell no.
I picked Golden State from the beginning of the year, bro.
I'm not talking about that.
You knew it. You knew it. You knew it so much to the point that sometimes on certain shows you defended me. You knew it so much to the point that sometimes on certain shows you was with me like, well, Rob is always with me.
Rob.
He said it from the beginning.
Rob, listen.
Then all of a sudden the Celtics lose and it's Robin just switched teams. You knew what team I was repping.
Listen,
you knew what I was repping.
Jonathan, Rob had time today. Jonathan, Rob,
Jesus, don't put Rob
on demon time right now.
Hold on. I'm about to shut it down.
Put out this L.
I'm about to shut it down.
I'm about to shut you down. I'm gonna put out the L and get on the camera.
I'm gonna shut you down. You ready?
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. Listen, you're right. You did pick the Golden State Warriors to win from the beginning. But who's the one that came live with two Chicago fans and said, "Oh, this is my boys now. You show the hat. Turn in your Chicago card. We got you live on it.
I ain't got to turn in nothing. I like the Bulls and I like the Warriors.
No,
That's
no,
not
you
a
picked the
secret.
Warriors over the Bulls.
That's
You
not a
picked the
secret.
Warriors. You picked the Warriors over
Honestly,
the
if you
Bulls.
want to be honest, I only like the Bulls because I'm from here. That's if you want to be honest.
So you're not even. Look at that. We already got you again.
I was a Kobe Bryant fan and I was a Steph Curry fan. How many times do I have to repeat that? How many times do I have to repeat that?
How did you just try to yell? How you try to yell like Jake McLovin and be like, no, I'm a Chicago fan. But to be honest with you, I'm only a Chicago fan because I'm from here.
You about to make me come in the screen. You about to make me come in the screen.
Hey, yo, Mickey with the banger. He said, "Let Rob talk, water boy."
Wow. I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
You remember that time when Bobby
Boucher
Boucher showed up and we won the Mud Bowl?
Let me shut Mickey down. Now let me shut Mickey down. Imagine being a Seattle Mariners fan, right? And winning on a 14-game winning streak, talking all that shit, and come out of the fucking All-Star break and then get swept. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You guys are ass. Julio Rodriguez stands for loser Rodriguez in real life. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh God,
Frankie, that's a bit harsh though.
I don't give a shit. You're a Make-A-Wish kid that don't get great wishes granted.
oh,
40 plus years making wishes, and yet you're still sitting at home, not allowed at the stadium.
what in the
You're
super hemoglobin is going on here?
Super hyped that Seattle's getting an All-Star game next year, and then he's like, "Oh, well, we had one in 2019." No, you bozo, you had one last time in 2001. Get on your shit.
Frankie, have you ever thought about creating a YouTube channel to be a sports troll? Because you would be very good at it.
Bro.
Your theme music will be, I woke up this morning, I had time today. That's going to be your intro.
Oh, man, what a time to be alive. No bullshit, though.
Right.
Like shit like Damian. Look, like this shit. This is exactly why Damian stopped doing podcasts.
Lord Jesus.
No, hold on. He said probably look like he could be in Bird Box too. Well, I should be in Bird Box. That way I can blindfold myself so I'm not gonna see your face. All right? You're an abomination.
Hey, we need a shotgun. We need a shotgun.
I got a question. Hold on. Does anyone here watch anime at all?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Have you seen Attack on Titan?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Do you remember when they went under the church? And Rod Rice turned into the Titan, and he was dragging his face all the way back to the walls. And how he went up, and it was just like a melted face. I wish Damian would look like that, because then it would be a little more palatable to look at him.
You bogus.
Yeah, all that. Yes.
This is a tag team. This is a tag team match. Damian and Mickey versus Pride and Frank. Y'all not ready for this. Y'all not ready for this.
Ding.
Sit back, enjoy the show.
Damian looks like he smells like the shit I took this morning.
Son of a bitch.
Wow.
No.
Guys,
Yeah.
I think it might be best to wrap up this show.
I regret nothing. I said what I said.
This show
and I
has
meant it.
completely went off the rails.
Mickey says New York going to lose to Houston, and then Jason will give you a broom so you can get home first. You see, that's crazy. Matter of fact, what time is it? All right, bet. This is the last hour. We roasted people. All right.
Wow.
Hey, yo, Mickey, do me a favor, bro. Put a picture on there. Maybe we'll take you serious. Boom, roasted. Damian says Mickey looks like he's one of those kids that went to Sesame Street and got dissed by Rosita.
Damian. Chill, Damian. Don't try that.
Damian tried to pull a DX. He's trying to join the squad.
You see that? Yeah, fuck out of here. We don't want
Mickey's
you.
cool. Mickey's a cool guy.
Hey.
I like Mickey.
Damian trying to make y'all a trio.
This ain't Ring of Honor. We got no 6-man tag team. Bro. Stay over there. Hold on. I need the video. I'm being dead serious. I need the video.
Oh wow! Are you looking for the Attack on Titan video?
This show has gone.
Mike.
You want me to bring that one up?
I love when Mikey calls me a water boy because water boy gets rings.
This show has taken a turn.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Water boy gets rings. You know who don't get rings? You know who don't get rings? Make-A-Wish kids. They also don't get their ring. They don't get their wishes granted as well.
Hey, we just want to make this announcement. In no way, shape, or form does ASAP we don't condone any talks bad about the Make-A-Wish kids. We're sorry about that. This is just one guy in particular that Frankie wants to talk about.
All those
Listen. Let me just clarify real quick. It's not bad that you're a Make-A-Wish kid. You know, it's just not good. So
it's just terrible that you make a wish and it never gets granted the past 40 years. That's bad.
God,
bro, you're so ugly. Bro, you're so ugly. John Cena wouldn't even grant your wish, bro. That's right. That's tragic. If anyone doesn't know, John Cena grants everyone's wish, bro.
The Mariners also never been to the World Series.
Yeah, because they suck. They're a cesspool of a
Bro,
franchise.
Mikey had that profile picture for so long.
Great of
Russell
a team
Westbrook
as they
decided to
were in
leave
the
Seattle.
90s with Ken Griffey Jr. and Edgar Martinez and all those guys.
They're bums.
They've never made it to a World Series.
They're
That's
bums.
crazy. That's hard to believe, really.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that you actually care about them.
No, but they never had good pitching. That was
And you know who else didn't have no good pitching? You want to know who else didn't have the Angels? That's why you left them. Because you're a traitor. Judas Iscariot, your turncoat, you're Benedict Arnold, you're Paul Revere. If he said the wrong phrase, I don't want to hear it, bro. You are op. Is that what the kids say nowadays? An op? That's what you are. That's what you are. You're Ray Allen. Eliminate Boston and go to Miami. Head ass.
Never left.
That's what you are. You're a Clipper boy, still trying to make it. Cause you're a Clipper boy. A Clipper boy.
He's getting in the skins, John. He's like, nope. No, I'm not.
Yeah, nah, he is, bro. He is. You wanna know how I know? Real Lakers fans got beards. I see a baby face right there. Look at that. Not a single thing.
Have to do with anything.
Cause you wanna know why? You wanna know how I know you wanna know how you're Clippers fan? You took the Clippers to your face. That's why you're bald. So you're kind of showing memoriam to them. Jonathan Mathis, aka the Clipper guy. Out for all news Clippers, please go to Jonathan Mathis. He's got the scoop on anything. And it's real, by the way. It's real. It's not, he doesn't say that stupid like, oh yeah, a month ago, KD should have been traded to the Suns.
Mikey, I'm gonna change your name from Mikey to Dickie.
Yeah. And by the way, Mickey, Lane. There's no I. David looked like the junkyard dog. Tragic. You look like Eddie Guerrero if he was stuck in a washing machine, brother. Settle down, kid. Settle down, bro. Settle down.
Dude, this was going from
damn. He said you look like Eddie. He said you look like Eddie. He said you look like Eddie Guerrero in the casket.
Oh God! Whoa! No!
Y'all crazy, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all.
Y'all crazy.
Y'all too much, man. Y'all must have had a lot of sugar this morning or something.
Got me.
Cause now y'all bouncing off the walls.
Just like you be bouncing from team to team. Yeah.
Oh wow, y'all is wow.
I want the smoke today.
I don't
I
care.
want all the smoke.
It's Madness Monday, damn it.
I know what teams I support and how long.
Mischievous Mondays. What? That's it. What's it? I said I'm the thesaurus. Synonyms.
Hey, you gotta do what I do. You know, you gotta enjoy your coffee, whatever your version of coffee is in the morning.
Drugs.
You feel me? That's why I say whatever your version of coffee is.
Okay, so I just looked up.
John over there shaking his head. He's so upset, bro. Yeah, you got your phone calls like we students.
I looked it up, right? So I looked up synonyms for slander, and one of them is misrepresentation of character. So it's misrepresentation Monday. I'm slandering everybody in sight, point blank, period. Who want the smoke?
I got my camera off. Lord,
you are.
Yep. I'm gonna turn the camera off. Turn off your loyalty. Boom, roasted. Who else want it?
Lawsuit against you for slandering me.
You said what? You said what, Jonathan?
I'll file a lawsuit against you for slandering me.
And I'll okay, bet, and that's fine.
Wait, who Dave you talking about?
That's fine.
Who Dave you talking about?
Hold on. Stop. Relax. I got something.
I could use the dough. I could use cash.
I'm so glad because you want to know what's gonna happen. Because now when the Dodgers found out you cheated on them, that the Lakers found out they cheated on you, that you've been cheating, they're going to get a divorce. You got to pay them alimony. So I might as well just send my check straight to them, bro. Because you just a low-down conniving dog you is. That's what you is right there, bro. You a conniving dog. You be plotting, bro. You been plotting.
Hey, yo,
Frankie looks like Pee-wee from
Hey, yo.
We gonna settle this in court.
Hey, yo, you ever seen the movie Congo?
Give me a nice bet.
Pee-wee Herman. Paging Mr. Pee-wee Herman.
Y'all ever seen the movie Congo? You ever seen the movie Congo?
Buy me some more J's with that settlement money too.
The Silverbacks?
No.
Hey, you wild, Frank.
That's all I gotta say. Hey, yo, you remember in Congo at the end those all fully white monkeys? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta
You look
say.
like an albino silverback.
That's all I gotta say, bro.
Jesus.
That's all I gotta say.
Man, Rob over here instigated.
Oh God, he is.
For
He-
real.
then
Hey, yo,
we talk about-
Damian's so mad. He was that lonely kid.
Albino silverback though. He
Damien-
loud. He got a fight.
Damien is so mad. He was that lonely kid in the playground that used to get rocks thrown at him by the other kids. That's why his eyes so crossed. Keep coming, Damien. Keep coming, Damien. Keep coming,
They're not
Damien.
even they're not even cross, bro. Damian's so
They're
ugly,
straight up
his
cross.
eyes
Nah,
don't even
fuck
look
out
at
of
each
here.
other,
It's
bro.
because you're looking at him.
Hey,
with
be
his
nice,
glasses on.
bro.
You said be nice, smoking herbs.
Yeah, be nice.
I'm never nice.
Speaking of smoking herbs.
Nah, I'm too toxic. Nah, but I'm too.
There's nothing wrong with an act of kindness.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I'm
Hey Chris, you caught me on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Why you
what did
take
I
the
say on
cameras
Saturday
off?
about Damien? What did I say about Damien on Saturday?
I'm enjoying
What's
this show
going
right
on?
now.
Oh, yeah.
Rob's really mad.
Yeah, this is good entertainment.
Hold on, give me someone
This
to
you
slander.
call this entertainment?
You're laughing, aren't you? You're entertained, aren't you?
Hey, they don't. This show went off the wires about 30
I don't
minutes
want to hear
ago.
nothing, bro. We got more entertainment out right now than you got hairs on your chinny chin. All right, I don't want to hear
That's
it.
fine. I love my baby face, man. I cherish it.
Oh,
every day.
You cherish it. You cherish your loyalty, bro. And go back to the Clippers.
Oh.
I had to
Oh,
say,
you was a
you
Clippers?
know
You was
why?
a Clippers
So when
fan?
my
Yeah,
family,
he's a Clippers fan.
Oh, my
and
Oh, you're
God.
not.
I
Rob,
was
where you
able to
been?
recognize Jonathan.
Well,
And
you
see
know, if I
Jonathan.
disappeared, I mean, I had to take a phone call, but I didn't know this tournament.
He was a Clippers fan. He jumped.
I
shit
was
over
not
the
a Clipper fan, Rob. Don't believe that nonsense.
God,
Don't believe that
He
other
did it.
nonsense. It's
He did
ridiculous.
admit that he wasn't a Rams fan when they were in St. Louis. He became a Rams
Exactly.
fan.
I wasn't a Rams fan. I'm not gonna lie about that.
He thought Jeff Fisher coached them when they were in LA.
The loyal fans, the loyal fan that I was always to the Lakers.
Loyal.
and
All
the
right, as soon as
Dodgers.
you said the loyal fan, I was.
And the
Conversation's
trophy.
over.
Nah,
No,
you know where the
because
real
I've
loyalty is? You know
I've
where the
always
real
loved
loyalty
the
is?
Lakers. I've always loved the Dodgers, and I've always loved the Trojans.
So you didn't
The
have an
Trojans?
NFL team.
No, I did. I had the Raiders.
The condoms Trojans?
Well, don't worry, they about to win the AFC West.
Who?
That's fine. I won't go back
The
to
Las
liking them.
Vegas Raiders.
I won't go back to liking them.
Who cares?
See, because that's real fans, though. The fans that were Raider fans in Oakland, they went and they stood with the Raiders. They went and traveled with them to LA, to LV. You
That's
didn't,
true.
bro. You didn't.
I did.
It would have been different. It would have been different if you were like, yeah, I was a St. Louis fan, and I stood with them because I was so hyped they came to LA. Nah, bro, it's different. You were like, I was a Raiders fan.
I was.
Let me ask you a question on that logic.
Go ahead.
So, but when people follow players, that's a problem. But you can follow a team to another state, and that's
correct.
cool.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you admit, I'm here for the player. For instance, me, I'm a Celtics fan, but my second team, up until he went there, was whatever team LeBron was on.
Raiders ain't winning that damn thing with Carr. Yeah, well, guess what, bro? I hope you get hit by 2 cars.
Damien, you
Damn.
Hold on, Frankie.
Damn.
We get hit by 2 cars. Bro, he can't even get out of bed to get to the car. So what are we really talking about?
Frankie, no, I turned in my Raiders card. Yeah,
The show is off the rails, Lord Jesus.
but I was hoping they would have came to
What,
LA.
haberdashery?
There's a bunch of haberdashery going on.
I don't care, bro.
Well, the
I
Raiders
think-
are smart. The Raiders
I
are
think-
smart because the Raiders did not want to share a stadium. Honestly, they did not want to share a stadium. That's why they didn't go to LA. Instead, there was going to be 3 teams in one stadium. That's stupid as shit.
Well, I think if the Raiders would have,
I got a topic for next show.
I don't know how it would have went down.
Is Matthew Stafford starting to get disrespect?
No.
I just saw a
Fuck
graphic
Matthew
where
Stafford.
He is not considered a top tier quarterback.
No,
He's
he
a tier
definitely is
2.
though.
A lot of people feel that
But
way.
hold on. Who are you getting it from, though?
I'm looking at Colin Coward.
Are you sure that's a real? Are you sure that's a real source?
Colin Coward.
Coward.
You know who I'm talking about? Yeah.
The guy doesn't hurt? No, that's not real. That's not real.
Yeah, it's not. Rob, at the end of the show, go get with my boy Evan. He'll get you the real source.
Yeah. Basically, what happens is if it does not support the Suns, anything positive in the Suns' direction, it is a false source.
You gotta understand. It's gotta be an Arizona source.
If LeBron James were to say I want to get traded and he is not linked to the Phoenix Suns, it's all smoke screens and it's
all
false.
smoke mirrors.
Rob
don't give a shit about the Bears.
I don't.
Didn't know your name was Rob. Interesting.
I don't.
Rob, what's your thoughts on the?
I'm going mute. He just don't care about the Bears. I'm going mute.
As I was saying,
Right now
Rob,
they suck. They're gonna be.
He said,
trash.
Rob, what's your thoughts on the Bears orange helmets? I hope you get hit in your head with the helmet so you can continue to wear a helmet for the rest of your life.
Come on, guys, be nice.
No!
You about to make me choke on the smoke?
I'm trying to create peace. I'm trying to create the peace in here. You know.
All right,
it is
peace. You want to create the peace? Well, he's outgoing and I'm killing it. I'm doing my thing.
It's Lord, peaceful in here. What do you mean?
Yeah, let's keep it peaceful, man. That's what we need in this country, in this world.
I love how you talk about peace. Is it your piece of loyalty that just goes with every team?
We need some peace. We need some peace up in here.
Peas? Well, I don't do vegetables, so I don't rock with peas, bro. So what are you talking about?
Peace.
We said what?
I said
you need your greens.
Well, you give me a piece of pizza. What's going on here, bro?
Hey, some good greens. You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with some good greens. Good
old collard greens, good old peas.
Stop fucking with
Butter
Jonathan.
peas.
Stop fucking with Jonathan. Jonathan, we're sorry. We'll keep it peace.
What?
Psych.
That's what I like. I like peace. Although I might sound a little bit opposite on Facebook.
Damien goes.
Sometimes my Facebook posts aren't always that peaceful.
I told you, hey, Damien, oh my God. Oh, wow.
Guys, I got to bounce soon.
Bye then. Bye, traitor.
It's not peaceful in here enough for you?
Excuse me. No, it's peaceful.
Nah, not here, traitor. Judas Iscariot. He's working for another network.
I love this. I like what he just. That's crazy.
I ain't leaving ASAP. Nah.
He's just a traitor, boy.
That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. But why does Mickey's profile picture look like his actual picture though? Like
he look like
a bird. Yeah.
His nose that big?
Bro, you ever seen his photo?
Does Mickey live in Seattle or what?
Bro, he does. Yeah, he lives in Washington State. He says every day, good morning from Washington State.
Okay. Well, Washington State, bozo.
We care. Like we care.
California.
Frankie, shut up.
No, fuck that. I put money on it. His favorite movie was Twilight because it's from Seattle.
Is that the punchline? Swing and a miss. Come on.
You want a punchline? You want a punchline?
Go ahead.
You pride you're fat.
You said what?
Pride you're fat.
Damn Skippy. My hairline attacked. And now what?
Fuck your hairline.
Your hairline played limbo with itself.
Hey, I play limbo with my hairline too. So
your hairline looks like a rat. It's been edging up your hair, bro. That's crazy.
Is that it? Do better.
100%. 100%. I'm not done yet.
Do better.
100%. I'm not done yet.
Keep going.
Frankie, how do you sleep? When you sleep on your back, do your tits choke you, bro?
Sometimes. Keep going.
Sometimes. Lose weight. That's all I gotta tell you, bro.
Do better. Do you go to sleep with your girl's bra? Do better.
You said what?
Do better.
You said what?
You go to sleep with your girl's bra on? Do better.
Nah. Use yours. Do better.
You wear her panties at night?
This is a sports show.
Do better, Fry.
Hey, Jonathan, don't worry about a sports show, bro. Shiny ass head, bro. I'll dribble like a basketball. Shut up. Frankie, what up?
You want me dribbling me like a basketball?
Shiny ass head, bro.
I love my shininess.
You don't hate. Pick for yourself.
Don't hate.
Frank play with himself. What?
It makes no sense, bro. I think he's talking about my D.
Oh shit!
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm confused. I think he's talking about my D.
Your what?
You know, Pride.
All right.
These nuts.
All right, and now you're gonna be inappropriate. Get him out of here. So inappropriate.
Hell no.
He loves this.
I'm always inappropriate. I don't give a shit, bro.
Probably gonna be getting a phone call after this episode.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, nah, they're gonna kick me off.
No, Freddie gonna schedule a meeting.
And nobody.
Hold on. Oh dear. Oh, hold on.
He's gonna show up.
Okay, so for that trade offer.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
I should have brought some fucking popcorn for this shit.
Yo, Mickey, take a seat.
Oh my god! I'm in tears, yo. Hey, Damien just went off.
Oh my goodness!
What the hell? Oh, it's kind of funny because Damien looks more like a predator than Mickey.
I needed that laugh.
Damien is the type of dude that takes a bus to go over to see the underage girl.
Oh man, that was painfully hilarious.
Yo, Damien, Damien, real quick, bro.
That one.
Damien, do you tie your shoes?
Yeah, that just hurt my chest. I swear to God, I like inhaled a blunt while I fucking showed that shit out and heard everybody laughing.
Rob, didn't you do that earlier?
Yeah, my chest is killing me right now. Yo.
I've done it. I've done it once earlier too. You
did it too, Chris.
The life of being a pothead, I tell you.
Oh god, that was hilarious though. It made this conversation so much fun.
Bro, said what episode of How to Catch a Predator? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And that's why I like.
Yeah,
that's
man,
why I like.
Brian came out of his skin, man.
Bro just went hard in the paint with that one.
I have
Chris Hansen.
I swear to God, I have a feeling Damien Deadass went on Mikey's Facebook just to see a profile picture.
Hey Damien, you just leveled up 2 times on your Chicago card, bro. Now that's how you case somebody.
Crazy.
You just leveled up, Damien. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
God. Dog, this is hilarious.
I don't even know if I would want to respond if I was Mickey. I mean, I gotta respond.
Oh my lord, bro.
Y'all started something.
Oh Lord, have mercy, bro.
Oh my
man.
god.
Holy shit. Fuck me.
That's hilarious.
Oh, y'all crazy.
Oh, I just got another football invite. He said, which episode was you on? I'm sorry. That was hilarious.
All right, fellas, I'm about to go have breakfast.
Yeah, let me get some work done.
Give me some more coffee.
Wait, what did he say? Kelly's closet.
Oh, that's just wrong.
You wild.
That's
Oh
wrong.
my
No
God.
way. All right.
That's going
Damien looks like
overboard now.
Damien
That
looks
was
like he
kind of out of pocket.
Damien looks like he drives the van while Mikey hands the candy out.
Hey, you said that's a new tag team duo.
Oh, wow.
Yo, Frankie, they're the B team.
Yeah.
The tag team name is the Predators.
Yo, no. You know what it is, dude? Okay, all right. So it's a stable. Remember when Randy was with the Revival, and they did like FTRKO?
Oh yes.
We're gonna put Damien and Mickey with them, and then it's the Apex Predators. And then every time they do like it's like Apex, and then their finishing move is like they do something to a blow up doll. They're finishing.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Jonathan look miserable. Jonathan, you miserable, bro?
No, I ain't miserable. I'm just listening to y'all. That's all. And reading the comments at the bottom. I
Chris,
wish
you
I
good?
would have known this was gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm good. I had to get off for a second because my girl was leaving for work.
And my large glass of Coke, my tall glass of Coke, because this shit was hilarious.
You snort Coke? You're a cokehead?
No, I said I wish I would have known that this was gonna happen today, so I could have popped me some popcorn.
Dude,
And I could have poured me a tall glass of Coke.
Dude,
because this shit was hilarious. And yes, I just said shit. This shit was hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie. It's my fault. My bad. I came in here and I just hyped Pride up a little bit more with the shit talking. It's just what we do.
Yo.
Hey, I'm okay with that. It's cool. I don't take it personal. It's great. It's awesome content.
Yo.
You know?
Yeah,
So
it's also
this year-
content.
Some people may not like it, but you can't please everybody, right?
Man, if you don't like it, go home. Go jump off a bridge. So
Without the bungee cord.
100% onto concrete. Sandy,
No, don't encourage that. At least let him have a bunch of court.
he's got 9 starts this inning. That he's went at least 8 or more innings pitched. Do you know who's the next highest?
Who you said did that?
Sandy Alcantara. That pitcher from the Marlins.
Oh, who cares?
He leads the MLB with 8+ innings pitched, right? Like in a single game, right? Do you know who's number 2?
Someone back in like 1920s?
No. I'm talking about active right now.
Justin Verlander.
It's actually a trick question. After that, it goes teams.
Wow.
So it's Sandy with 9. Then the Houston Astros collectively with 7. The Philadelphia Phillies collectively with 7. The New York Yankees collectively with 5. And the San Francisco Giants collectively with 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Alcantara wasn't the starting pitcher for the All-Star game.
I love this play. Mickey says David looks at the Pillsbury Doughboy.
That's whack, bro. Sit down.
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny he says that because look what's on my shirt.
Oh, that's why he got the joke. That was whack. That's even more whack.
He said that's whack. Sit down.
Yo,
that's
James
even
Harden
whack.
is looking mad skinny. That's Photoshop.
I'm confused on why he just said that. Like, that's bro. What? What? I don't even watch him in the stable with him anymore.
Hey, nah, it's just
Look at
that
this dude. Look at this dude.
Who is that?
I don't know who this broad is, but look at this dude. That's fake.
Is that James
Bro.
Harden?
Yes.
That ain't no James
Bro.
Harden.
Is it Photoshop, baby?
That's
It
James
gotta be.
Harden's head with KD's
It's Photoshop.
legs.
Look
Right?
how dark his legs are. Look at his head.
That's what I'm
That's
saying, right? It has to be, right?
That's got to be KD's legs. Them shit's
And
ashy as
his
shit.
head is light skinned.
No. The legs ain't ashy. That's not KD's. That's not KD's because it's not ashy. I need to see whose is this. Who took this picture? I'm reverse imaging search. I'm gonna Google it.
Google got me through college.
I would say Google got me through college, but you know.
No, Google got me through college. You thought I was going to read all the damn books they wanted you to read? Hey, tell me what this book is about.
I know Damien can't read. I know for a fact. Did you hear him try to read, bro? Did you hear him try to read? Yo,
No.
kid sounded like Floyd Mayweather with CTE. It's riggedy wrecked, son. My guy was babbling and fucking bumbling about, talking about some Matthew Stafford thing. And like, yeah,
He walking to say I'm talking about some Floyd Mayweather.
bro, he was just bumbling about something. I was just like, yeah, no disrespect, but go fall down, break a leg.
The Patriots.
Literally.
Wasn't it?
Who left?
Yesterday,
Oh, of course, it's Frankie sensitive ass. Oh, I'm gonna acquire me.
yesterday was Carl Malone's birthday.
You said
You said
who?
yesterday was your mom's
Yesterday
birthday?
was Carl Malone's birthday.
Oh, Carl
Oh.
Malone's birthday. Oh, another year when he messes with another minor. You'll love
Wow.
to see it.
Wow. This guy Pride is on the road.
Yo, Pride,
You
you still got that? You still got that photo of Damien?
You are on the
But
road.
I can't
today.
find it.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna send it to you.
But because before we sign off, I'm gonna show you. I swear to God, I'm uploading it directly here.
Hey, Pride.
We'll have fun. What's
You
up?
down to do a UFC watch along and live reaction Saturday night for that big pay-per-view?
Yeah, I should be fun because I don't work Saturday.
Got
totally
Pena, Nunez too, and
Yeah,
it's a good card.
I'm telling you right now, if Pena,
And if you work Friday, say we could do a UFC prediction show Friday if you're off, or Thursday.
yeah, but I think I get off early.
Yeah, just send me a message. Let me know.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Invite. Oh, no, not invite. I want to share my screen. So this is Damien. This is real life, by the way. This is real.
Hold on. I got to go back. I got to look at this. Did you put him on the 40-year-old version? Wow.
It wasn't me.
Really
it wasn't me.
Today, you really trolling.
Wow.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was me. That wasn't me.
Wow.
Because you missed it. You missed it.
So if Mickey looks like the predator, then Damien looked like the kid he was trying to holler at. Oh, wow.
No!
Let them see his real face. Let them see his full face, Brian.
Yo, do me a favor. Frankie, find the thing. Find the thing.
Let them see his real face.
Find the video. No, find the video.
Oh, Logan has that. Logan has that.
This is haberdashery.
Oh my god.
This is a bunch of haberdashery.
Find the video. No, find the video. If I ever look
really
like this,
put
I
that
need
man
y'all
face
to
on
block me.
40-year-old version though. Y'all, wow, yo.
I'm out of pocket. I know. I'm a demon.
And the undisputed tag team champions of the world.
Damn, Jonathan, you good, bro?
I'm good. I'm straight.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, good. So we're gonna okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go on YouTube and I'm gonna find his thing because it's by far the funniest thing ever. Like no cap, bro.
No cap.
No cap.
Yo,
What's this thing on Facebook? Hold on. What would it be? Slow Kid Talk Sports. I'll
Hey, yo, Pride, Logan just send it.
He sent it?
Yeah.
Things I want to do to
Oh, that's wrong.
Yo, wow.
I send it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I see it in the private chat.
Ladies and gentlemen. This guy right here. Matter of fact, because I want y'all to hear it. No bullshit.
Oh, fuck.
Probably about to get everybody dying right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
This is the message to all Chicago Bear fans.
Are you playing the video?
Yeah, he's playing the video.
Oh shit!
I'm playing it right now.
This is to all you Mitchell Trubisky lovers.
All right. Y'all can hear it, right?
No.
Fuck, why can't y'all hear it?
Raise it up a little bit more.
It was real low.
Oh, yeah, I could hear. Okay.
You need to leave Chicago now.
Look at his teeth.
Now.
By the way, midway between this, he has a booger. I'm gonna point it out.
Stupid bullshit. Ain't worth shit.
Has anyone ever seen Ben 10? He looks like the alien with. He looks like that.
Yo, wow, no.
Nah, yo, Rob, watch the video, bro. Watch the video, Rob.
All right, here we go. Here.
Hell, do you freaking miss 3 freaking plays?
And I put it out last time. He says 3. It goes like this at first.
Hey, he looks like Wolverine's retarded little cousin.
Son of a bitch.
You love to see it.
That's a freaking one line, you dumb shit.
Yo, on his bottom teeth, he got 2 layers of teeth. He got like some people sitting in the back, and he's got some front row. That's crazy.
He got more teeth than an alligator do.
Oh God, bro.
I'm wilding out over the hair.
Look back.
Why? Cause he got one.
No, it's just that he really does look like Wolverine. Look at him. And you see the sideburns on the side. Like it's uneven on one side.
Yeah, right here. It's like mad thick. over here it's like thinning out. Oh man! All right, here we go.
Oh wow, this shit.
He constipated, by the way.
He's taking a shit.
Look
at him.
Wow,
Look at him.
No, hold on. Nope. Hold on. Ain't that ain't a hey girl? I've ever seen this. How he looks at girls on the other side of the room.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, yo. This is the face when he pulls up to like to catch a predator. When he pulls up to the house, and then the little girl opens the door. That's looking.
What is he rubbing? What is he rubbing? There's no hair there. He's rubbing straight skin.
Yo, wow.
Please give us another damn quarterback.
How you stutter? Like I thought he was dying.
I don't care if it's Cam Newton.
Yo, what did y'all find this at?
I don't give a shit.
How you say shit like that? Like, come on, spit it out.
So Rob, he's pissed about Mitchell Trubisky at this time when he was at the 1 yard line. He failed to get you guys a touchdown. So at this time, he's like, get rid of Mitchell Trubisky. I don't care if we get Cam Newton.
I get it. Where y'all find this video at though?
Bro.
Yo, this is it. Oh, yo, we got time.
I didn't even know he had his own time.
Yo, we got time. Do we got time?
Damn, bro.
Do we got time?
We got time.
We got time.
We got time?
I got time today.
Oh, we got time.
Chris said we got time.
Chris is the one that's in charge of the afternoon show. He said we got time.
I just want to make sure. That we got time with him. Videos. This is the banger stuff that my boy be bringing up. This is what my boy be bringing up. What a bunch of banger stuff. By the way, look at that. What is going on? Look at that. I see you, girl, on the other side of the room.
What does his following look like?
Bro, he get girls, bro.
He gets dudes that dress like girls.
He said justice for all. What's this?
How many subscribers does he have?
243.
244. They're all his family members.
What the hell?
He went full live and didn't even do it.
He didn't say anything.
Hey, what's the caption?
Justice for all.
Yo.
What? Did he just finish doing the Pledge of Allegiance? What the hell? I'm confused. Look at it. He said, "What's up, girl?"
Yo, there was a video. It's on here somewhere. I don't know which one it is, but he literally was live on camera. He's calling somebody like, I don't know how to turn the camera on.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's this one.
It was?
Is it?
Logan tried to say that was his first live stream. I'm like, bro, he did. Yeah, it's it.
Why he squinting that hard?
With glasses on.
I got 5 likes. Who's liking this stuff?
Family members.
Damn, sometimes I
girl like good morning.
Yo, wow.
Wow, I can't even get that.
That's a catfish site.
I can't even get that.
Nah, we gotta do this one. Easiest one.
Let me see.
11 likes.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Likes?
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
even
lie.
get that sometimes on my sports videos. 11 likes.
I'm not gonna lie, Pride. After looking at this dude, I'm glad my hair is going. Bro, I'm glad I'm going bald, bro. Like,
you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Imagine having hair like that and still not getting an edge up.
Imagine looking like that. Golly.
Imagine giving birth to that.
Be nice.
Nah, fuck that.
What the? No, he's not saying anything. By the way, this is not like messed up audio. What the fuck?
He's looking at one screen, y'all. Don't get confused.
But he gets live viewers.
No, because at this time he went live.
And he gets likes, which is very interesting, but he's not really doing much. I tell you, man, people on YouTube like the weirdest things.
Nah, because they probably think he's like a Make-A-Wish kid. They feel bad.
Definitely. Yeah, he's definitely one of those people.
Money, they donate likes.
Yeah, he's definitely, He's one of those kids that also make wishes but never gets granted.
Damien does not shower.
Damien does shower, but in hot dog water.
No, he doesn't, bro. He drinks hot dog water.
That's
his Gatorade.
I put money on it. He wears adult diapers.
Damien, answer the hard-hitting questions. You wear adult diapers? Damien.
Huggies.
Oh God, bro. I'm about to go to Freddie, real quick, Freddie. This is my pitch. I want to be able to have a show where I just violate people's will to live. That's it.
I want to be a co-host on that show.
Me and Frankie will have a rotating panel of guests, right? And we just violate their will to live. That's it.
But you cannot come on if you cannot hang.
100%.
Like, if you're going to come on and cry about it.
So, Evan, don't come. Pause. You don't cry here. We're men.
Facts. Because if you're going to cry, bro, it's just going to fuel us up even more, and we're going to want more tears.
Forget tears, bro. I'm coming from a legitimate pound of flesh.
Damien, you can be our first guest, bro.
See,
Matter of fact, bring your tag team partner with you. So bring him with you.
Mickey said Damien looked like he full of shit.
Mickey, you live in shit. Yeah, I need to go. Son. I need to go.
It's been ASAP in the morning.
I gotta play Call of Duty and talk shit to these people, bro.
Yo, you getting on COD?
I'm definitely getting on.
Yo, let me know. We'll be toxic together. We'll be toxic together. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been ASAP in the morning. Chris, Frankie, Jonathan, and Robert, thank you, gentlemen, for being here. I regret nothing. I'm glad we went off the rails because, man, this was fun. It is your boy Pride. We'll be back here tomorrow morning to talk shit about your favorite team and be as toxic as possible. Until then, y'all know what to do. Don't be safe.
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays.